And into the north we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite podcast, Into the North. As always, it's your boy Don the Jeweler, and out there on the friendly banks of Manitoba, I heard he got murdered in a town I never heard of by some chick named Alberta over nickel-plated burners, but it turns out he's okay. Chantastic Corey Chan. What's going on, brother?
What's good, brother? What's good?
Not man. Pumped for this interview tonight.
Yo, buddy, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a real good one.
So let's not waste any time. He's from Montreal. He's somebody I've known for over 20 years, and he's one of the up-and-coming stand-up comics in this town. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get it. Guest here tonight. I've known this dude for a long time, all the way back in the bowels of the airport, and random 191 bump intos. What's your name and where you from?
Peter Bowen. I'm from here. I'm from the MTL. I remember the first time I met you, you were like, "Yo, I'm at the Termini." I'm like, "I love this guy."
Yeah, the Termini.
I'm calling you that for
man. Yeah, welcome to the show, Peter Bowen. Welcome into the North.
Snaps, the snaps.
It's cooler up here. Yo, you want to know something about my boy Chan? He hates this.
Yo,
he hates this.
He hates it.
I
don't know.
Hurts your hands or?
I used to do it lots when I was younger, living back home, bro. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know.
I think it's like all the guys you fought with. Did you just start doing that? He's like, "All right, that's it. Go time."
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, yo, don't fuck with me, yo.
I still do it. I don't know. So in the first 30 seconds, we dated ourselves to the early 2000s immediately.
No joke.
Jeez. We're bringing it back.
So Pete, welcome to the show, man. Thanks for coming on.
Yes, welcome.
Thanks for coming. Thanks for welcoming me, man. This is fun. This is another podcast. I haven't been on the Discord in a while. So, it's cool, man.
Well, welcome back to Discord.
Yeah,
I'm welcome back.
I use it exclusively for the pod.
You want to hear something funny, man? So like, Grant's like, yo, man, I got this buddy of mine we're gonna bring on. I'm like, okay, cool, sweet. He's like, you good to go on Monday? And I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, cool. Today I'm like, he's like sends me a bunch of information stuff. I'm like, yo, homie, like, you didn't tell me what this guy does, what his name is.
Yeah. I just said I got a buddy.
I know
like,
nothing.
cool.
I don't even know who we're interviewing, anything about him. Or like, I don't even know his name, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong. And he's like, oh shit. Like, I was
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The people that are gonna watch this, it's gonna be the same reaction. They're like, "Yo, who is this motherfucker? Like, who?"
It's cool.
Why? I didn't get nothing. No name, no nothing. Like, he just said some dude. I didn't even know what you did, man. I'm looking at these questions. Grant set up, and I'm like, yo, I don't even. What's this guy do, man? Like,
Ghostface.
It's because
call me Casper, man, motherfucker. I'm just a friendly ghost. You don't even worry about me, man.
It's because I mentioned trying to get you on a bunch of times. Just like we rattle off like ideas for guests. It's like, okay, we still have this guy I want to bring on. We still have this one and that one. So since I mentioned it so many times, I thought he knew that I thought you to bring it on. Like I just assumed he knew, and I didn't. He's like, yo, I don't even know who's coming on. I'm like, oh yeah, my bad.
Yo, you know what assuming does, right? Assuming makes an ass out of you and me, homie. Yeah. Let's not do that.
Yeah,
but it's true.
So when I was thinking of like, okay, like we gotta have people to come on. Ever since I met you for the first time, our senses of humor, they click so fucking on the same wavelengths. It's like, hey, do you like anime, wrestling, mixed martial arts, and like goofy, funny stuff? Absolutely, that's exactly what I like.
Oh yeah, you guys definitely hit it off perfect then.
Yeah, we just started talking about UFCs. We were talking about UFC fights, and then we were just like on the same page with everybody. Mm-hmm. It was good. It was good. It was fun times.
I remember I hadn't seen you in a while. I run into you in front of Subway. I'm like, yeah, we're talking fights, whatever. I'm like, yo, what's the name of the African dude? But he's got a white name like Gary. You're like, oh, what, Marty?
Yeah, Marty. Yeah, Marty. Yeah,
like, yeah, man. I'm like, who's that guy? You're like, yeah, he's gonna be the next like go to the division. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like,
oh man.
I guess I caught the good fight to see.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was just good. Yeah, I don't know. There was good fights. Just like this year's gonna be sick. Like this year's gonna be like nuts, man.
Yo.
Even the upset fight with the girls there, Shevchenko, she lost. I forget who she lost to.
Bullet.
The Mexican girl, but like she like that grip was ridiculous, man.
Like I don't know, man, but like that Jones tapping homie out in like 2 minutes this weekend was insane.
That was nuts. It was insane, but I kind of expected it. I expected by Jones.
It was
same
safe.
Here because I was assuming the moment Jones got him on the ground, it was over. That's what I was thinking from the beginning. So
Pretty much, because I'm like Ngannou doesn't really have wrestling, and he kept him on the ground with, I think he blew out both his knees, so both his ACLs were out, and he still took him. He out wrestled him. So I'm like, oh, dude, Jones is gonna just, if he doesn't get hit, he's gonna fucking he's gonna take it. He took it.
Oh,
And plus, Francis Ngannou is a giant pussy, right? So
yeah,
I don't buy that. I don't buy that.
But it's John Jones just busting out the quote of the year already. Because he knows everyone who doubted him for the last 3 years, now he can say whatever he wants. And Ngannou's not coming back to fight him. He can say whatever he wants.
Yeah. No doubt.
You can say. But at the same time, like, did you watch Ngannou watching the fight?
No.
Yep.
Yeah. And then he goes, it's like, don't you notice he was rushing him? Like he almost didn't want to get hit. He just wanted to get him to the ground. And
Absolutely.
I was like, oh shit, that's true.
Okay.
I'm like, oh, that's true.
But I mean, you're gonna go and attack a man at his weakest point, right? Like, I mean, I would anyway. He could have wrestled.
Of course.
So I saw a really great point that I'm gonna bring up because we got some MMA stuff later on in the interview. So let's not dive directly into it. Although that was pretty solid. That was pretty solid analysis for the first 3 minutes of a podcast. Like,
no doubt.
But yeah,
due diligence.
Oh yeah. Oh no. We're gonna get into. We got some tasty stuff for when we're discussing mixed martial arts.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I'm gonna break some hearts with an opinion or two, but we're gonna get to that in a little bit.
Yo. So you want to get this going then? Should I pop them off with that first question or what?
Absolutely. So just for our listeners on Into the North, once again, welcome back, and we appreciate y'all.
Yes.
Peter Bowen is an up and coming stand-up comedian here in the Montreal area. Actually, he's trying to be a little more than local, right? He's trying to get around, right?
I'm trying to get around. Well, first right now I'm like, yeah, because I have a lot of my friends. They are like they're going around, they're touring, but like I kind of want to be like, okay, when I go out to another spot, I want like multiple 5-minute sets, multiple 10-minute sets, multiple 20 sets, 20. So when I go there, I don't want to be like, okay, I just got that one set that kills. No, I want multiple sets.
Yes.
I want to be ready for when I go there, and they put me like multiple times. I could do the same set, but I've been in situations where people are like, hey, I've seen you before, and it's like, fuck, okay, now I need a new set. Or I like the crowd work because it makes it a little bit different, but then I'm like, no, I can't be lazy. I got to be writing more. I got to be, you know what I mean? So when I go, like I said, when I go everywhere, if they're like, yo, you have 20 minutes, you got 30 minutes, you got this, I want to be ready. Like, I don't want to be like fucking, I can do it, and I don't got it. Like, what the fuck? So
no well, yo, like rapping, man, the pen game got to be on point.
100%, but it's a bit different. Like, there's similarities. I would say, like, there's stuff that in rap that I actually do like let's say like freestyling. I actually like, because I find like rappers. I think what's his name? Cat Williams said once, rappers are probably the funniest people ever. And then when you listen to certain lyrics, you're like, yo, they got mad jokes. Like, they got mad roast, mad jokes. It's like, it's true. I'm like, fuck, so like, I like the wordplay, and then it plays into the comedy too. I was like, I kind of want to like, I got a lot to learn. Like, I'm still new. Like, I'm 4 years in, but I'm still new. Like, I want to like word game. You know, like let's say like novelists. You know, like people that write novels, they're good at storytelling. So it's like, okay, well now incorporate that into my jokes if I'm telling a story, and then poetry or anything. A lot of stuff I can just connect to my jokes, and then
that leads us right into question number 1.
Yes. How did you even get started into this whole stand-up? Like, what got you going on this?
I remember once I was just like, I would listen to a lot of motivational stuff, like just for, because I'm in my head, I'm like, oh fuck, like I was in this situation, I was not in a bad situation, but I kind of want to be like, okay, I want to make money, I don't want to work anymore, so I'm like, so I listen to some motivational stuff just for whatever, and then I listen to like Les Brown and all these guys, but I think it was this Gary V. Video where he goes, triple down on what you're good at, and I'm like, oh, I think I'm funny, you know.
Triple down on what you're good at. Yes.
Triple down. Okay.
Yo,
Chan, like, okay.
We're recording three podcasts a week now. It's
Dick.
Triple down. Let's go.
All right, you can do 2 without me, bro. Yeah. I'm sorry, son. I can't.
Oh shit!
Can't get that deep yet, yo. Can't get that deep yet.
He just one time down, one time down payment, man. One time.
Sorry, bro.
No, but yeah, I was just like, okay, triple down. So I was like, fuck it. Let me try doing comedy and shit. And then I was like, okay, let me start looking up open mics and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I think I could do it. Then I remember I saw like one Just for Laughs, and it was weird because me and my sister were watching it, and I was like, oh, this is freaking weird. Like, no one was laughing. It was like the crowd was dead. And it was like a lot of big names, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo, I could do this in my head, thinking I could do it. So then I signed up for open mic at the Nest, and then got fucking nervous as fuck. I was like, what the fuck?
For sure.
I was like,
sure.
first I came out there, I thought I'd be alone, and then my buddy's like, "Yo, we heard you doing this, so we coming." So then it was like legit, like 20 deep of people that I know, and then like, it's like I think it was like almost like 100 people there.
Cool.
And I was just like,
was your set? Was your set you just like cracking, or did you write like a couple of like long jokes, or just telling some of your favorite stories, or how'd you approach it?
I think back then I was more like whatever I thought was funny in the story, I would just say it, and then so I had a bunch of stories that I actually wanted to do, but then they're like, oh, there was like a theme night, so it was like so it's like,
damn.
And that screwed over with me because I'm like, I hated
Totally
the theme,
changed the
so I
game
was like,
plan right there.
So I was like, oh, fuck. So I did one. I just pretty much did my first joke was my. It wasn't even a joke. It was just like me pretending like how my dad was when I was born and shit, and then. And it was stupid. It was just like an act out, but like the crowd just went crazy. Like they loved it. And then I started doing. So that was like the first minute, and then I started doing the rest of the 4 minutes, and I just bombed like crazy. It was like dead silent. Everyone was like, "What the fuck is? What's happening?" And then I was just like, "Well, that was my shit. Forget about this shit. I'll see you guys." So crowd. It's surprisingly not my hardest bomb. Like I've bombed.
I don't go down to Burger King and boo you.
Yeah. Dude, it's oh, sometimes it's just like I remember in front of a black rock. This is when I knew I bombed. One time I remember this guy was recording me. I was gonna tell the guy at the end of my set, like, yo, you can't record me. He was recording me, and then through the set I could tell he didn't like me, so he just stopped recording. I'm like, oh Jesus. Damn. I was like, okay, you can record me, man. You can do it. Keep going. But when you kill it though, it's like when I started like really finding it, then I was like, okay, I still don't know it. I don't know it yet. Like some people are like, oh yeah, I killed, so I'm a professional. It's like, nah, dude. Like if you got guys like Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr out there, it's like, okay, like you're not even close. Like I'm not even close. Yeah. Like
these guys go to like 50 cities and kill every single one of those cities. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, there's a difference between that and like killing the first 4-minute set you got. Like
that's it. Like even if like now I could do like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, or like I've done 30, but like not like it was just like more like I'm talking with the crowd too. Like yeah, no, it's like you see people like, yeah, dude, dude, I'm ready. It's like, no, you don't understand. Like I remember I talked to Sugar Sammy once, and I was like, dude, how long did it take you to do an hour? And he's your hour set, and he's like, God, it took me like 5 years. And it's like, yo, dude, the guy that's at the top level is doing like 5 years just to hone his thing, and you think you guys think you're ready, and you haven't even done like. It's like that's why I'm like, oh no, this is different. It's just different. I opened for my buddy, like he called me up, and I opened for Joe Bartnick. This guy, he opens for Bill Burr, and then this guy was just like. I remember, like, I did my set, and he's like, dude, you had a good set. You killed it. But then at the end, he was just like, dude, like, look, you killed it, but, like, bro, I see guys like Dave Chappelle, Bill Burr, like, you know, Bob Saget. Like, I see these guys every day. Like, dude, come to New York, and if you really like it, do that shit. So I'm like, okay, I feel you. Like, but then it's like, but then getting that visa is, like, another fucking thing. So that's why I'm like, okay, I get to kill it here so that they bring you over there.
Out of every 10 times someone told you, yo, bro, you killed it, how many of them do you feel were really genuine?
Oh, I don't really.
Honestly, like, do people throw that around like a little too, like you know how people say things are epic? Like, bro, you killed that set. Oh, bro, you killed that set. Yeah. Like, is this something that people bandy about more than they should? Or do you usually feel like they're genuine?
I agree with you there because, like, I actually... Like the experienced guys I usually listen to, like I'll usually listen to, or my guys my guys that I'm doing comedy with that I know they're in the get, like they're with me, like yeah, like I'm down. But most of the time, honestly, you just hear it in the crowd. Like if the crowd likes you, you'll hear the reception.
You'll know for sure. Yeah, definitely. That makes sense.
Yeah, like if nobody's clapping, you're like you know. But like if you hear it, the crowd, at the end they're whistling, they're fucking cheering, or they fucking like, yo, what's your Instagram? What's your fucking like? Where can I find you? It's like that's like, okay, you killed it.
It was gold, Jerry. Gold.
It was gold. It was gold. Yeah. Like I don't know. I've been to a few comedy shows out here in Winnipeg at this comedy club called Rumors, and I've seen a lot of really
Oh,
great
nice.
comedians, and like just it's a smaller vibe, right? Like it's a smaller venue, right? But it's like, man, just I don't know. I just feel like that interaction with the comedian and the fans is just there more than seeing like someone on a big stage sitting with like say thousands of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like for instance, when I went and see Bill Burr here in Winnipeg too, man. I mean,
Sick.
it was great. It was I've never laughed so hard in my
He
life.
did the
Like
arena though, right? You saw him in the
he
arena.
did no, he did the Burton Cummings, which is a theater, but
Okay.
still thousands of people,
That's still
right?
big, yeah.
It was
Like
it
what
was
for 1500 or
probably like probably I want to see more than that. I just
like 20
no,
1,000?
not even thousands.
What's it
20
called? The Bernie.
the Burton Cummings. It's not huge, but
Burton
it
Cummings
was
venue, Winnipeg.
Yeah, it's still like a theater's still big. Like
it was
over
big.
1,000. Yeah.
It was decent anyway, but like I laughed so hard to the point where like I missed a chunk of his like
Capacity
his, like,
16. Sorry, not to cut across the Corey. Capacity 1640.
okay 1640.
That's a good room.
That's decent. Yes, that's decent. Yes. Okay. So there was like like I was saying a chunk of his like stand up I missed because I was laughing so hard. You know what I mean? Like my ears just went deaf. You know I couldn't hear
Yeah.
shit because I was laughing so hard. But like it's different though. Like because like I said, like at a smaller venue, I feel like that you're just right there with that comedian. Like I've seen Sugar Sammy at Rumors, and it was awesome. Like he fucking killed it. Like he had people in tears, gut wrenching, laughing hard. Man, it was good. Good. I like those smaller venues though. You know what I mean? Like it's really good to get up and close and personal with the comedian himself.
You're right.
Jeez.
You're right. Like I've seen like because usually like one of the showrunners it's his brother, so like usually he'll just come in and if he's testing a new hour, we'll watch him.
Cool.
And I've seen him do some like I remember he did 40 minutes like just crowd work. Like it was no writing, nothing. He just 40 minutes and he's killing. Like he's destroying.
Nice.
So I remember once he saw these two girls and he knew they were gonna interrupt the show. So but like so like I asked him after because I'm like, because he got these two girls, like these two girls just left the thing, and I'm like, what was your game plan when you saw those girls? He's like, oh, I knew they were gonna fuck up my show, so I was like, I was gonna pit them against each other and then get them the fuck out. And he pretty much just like
Nice.
he started he realized one girl was jealous of the other girl, and then so he just kept like boosting the other girl's ego and he's like, yo, you should
Perfect.
defend. You got
He
the
played it
crowd to like
perfect.
team up on the of the other girl. So then the good girl kind of like left, and he's like, yo, if you're a real friend, you should go after her. And then at the end, he had a joke, and he just goes, "And that's what white trash is." And and then the whole crowd just went off. Like, I was just like,
Wow.
"What the?" Like, I was just like, "What the fuck?"
Wow.
It was
That's
just nuts.
crazy.
I feel
That's
like
crazy.
his ability to the little quick crossover he does when he jumps from English to French, and how he like how it's always on beat. You know what I mean? It's always like the perfect time to like drop a little French in, boom, switch it back over. Like the way he jumps back and forth, I feel like it's a nice little I don't know, like a sparkle to his act that makes it better. Like it's more interesting.
It is interesting. I don't really see it that much on the shows I'm on because they're just English.
Yeah,
Like
I've only ever
if he
seen him
sees
do
a
English, so
yeah, like if he sees a French crowd, like if he's in Winnipeg, he's not really doing that. But like
no.
yeah, but like if he's like if it's like never seen him like anywhere else really in like in the French side. Like, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. Like when I see his videos, I'm like, yeah, okay, it looks funny. It's a little mixture, like that. But I just know that the money's in the French side, so here, so I'm like, okay, I gotta probably in May I'm gonna start doing French sets, but I'm like right now I'm just like practicing a little bit by bit, but yeah, I'm gonna start going there just because the money's just like too much for. Like that's what's gonna get me going for now. But I'm still gonna do English, but I need that French.
Hey man, diversify.
Unless the comedy gets too good that you're living in another city at that time.
Yeah,
right? You know what I
fuck
mean?
yeah. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Beef up for 700,000 in Montreal, or are you gonna go to New York for 8 million?
You know what I mean?
Just do
Oh,
it in
go to New
English.
York. Dude, yeah, I know. I do it.
that's you know what I mean?
100%. Like no, like New York, like I said, because just to get we call it the visa. That's the problem.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like the visa is like one guy was telling me like it could be like 10 grand and it's a maybe if you get it.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
like I'm like, oh fuck, like with all the like the lawyers and everything, like the immigration guys and shit like that. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like
No, it makes
but
sense.
like if if it was cheaper, if it was like, man, I'd be there in a second, man. Like I would be like,
Mm.
yo, fuck that, because I know some people that actually went to, they could do like sets, but like if people kind of find out or they think that you're taking money, I've known people that got banned for like 5 years, and I'm like, I'm too old to get banned from the states for like,
Yeah.
like that's crazy.
Yeah, I
Like,
hear
this
you,
is
man.
like,
No doubt, no doubt,
that's
no
like,
doubt.
come on,
Yeah,
man.
that'll
Like,
stall.
trying to get
That'll
these bitches out
yeah.
of here.
That'll stall your come up pretty fucking quick, huh? You're in the game
Yeah, I'm
3 years, you
like,
get banned from the state.
Well, I mean, Canada's got a lot of cool spots to go to, but East, you got to go to
yeah,
America
but
for
like, no
sure,
one's
bro.
trying
You
to
got to
hear
go to
that,
America for sure, though.
Yeah, but yeah.
You know, you just make the run from Idaho to Nebraska and back, just hitting all those towns over and over again. You'll make a killing.
Over and over, yeah.
Yeah, shit, man. But that's it. I just want to like, man. If that's the dream. Like I've heard crazy stories in New York, but like if you break out there, it's like, dude, you're good. Like you're good, man. Like, cause I've heard, like I've heard, like they said, the numbers I've heard in French is like, okay, those are like some numbers I would like. But the
Mhm.
stuff I heard in the States, like some guys' side gigs are like 31K for a side gig. I'm like, what the
Wow.
bro, dude? That's
Wow.
like that. I used to make that when I was like in Burger King. Well, not Burger King, but I used to be like a busboy, like in
Yeah,
HMSOs
yeah, no
for the
doubt, no
year and
doubt.
shit. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
for the
no
year,
doubt,
like
He,
no
he
doubt.
makes that
this
for
guy's doing
45
it in one
minutes.
show.
Yeah.
He's doing it for a show, and he's
Crazy.
just opening for a band. And he's just like, I'm just opening for a band. I'm like, what the fuck? That's your money, bro? Like, dog, dude, I gotta jump ship, man. Like, this is
man.
crazy, man.
Like, pretty nice getting paid for like an hour set, 31K, you know?
Not even an hour, just like
Not
a few
even?
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, just,
man. That's deadly. That's
fucking
crazy,
nuts.
man. That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
nuts.
man.
I'm like, yo,
That'd be some
I'm
great,
gonna have to
that'd be
give
some
up.
great money
I'm
for
gonna have
sure.
to give up DJing for stand up because no one's paying me $31,000 for an hour set for DJing. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, man.
but that's the thing, because even DJing too, like everything entertainment. I have some buddies that are just. I have a buddy. He's doing like. I think he was doing like a. I guess some guy has. I don't know how the DJing thing works. I just know he like one guy DJ came here, and then he opened. I guess he opened, or I don't know how you would do the DJ thing, but he was at the Bell Center, and then I forget the other place here. But like, yeah, he was at the Bell Center, like fucking ripping it. And I'm like, oh shit, that's fucking. I'm like, okay, that's sick. Like, but it's a genre I don't know about. So I'm like, I'm not gonna
Okay.
like pretend I.
Yeah. You don't
Yeah,
need
yeah.
you don't need to. We're all becoming stand ups now.
Yeah, exactly. Don't worry about it.
But there's no money in the beginning.
We're-
In the beginning, it's just chicken wings and shit, man.
We're
Like it's nothing.
screeching
It's
right
like,
into your lane, bro.
shoot, man. No, that's
Oh,
it. Like
man.
if you're the top, or if you're like, because the thing is, I'm like, oh, this guy's making money. You just gotta be good. Like some guys are just like, I'm happy to do stand up, and there's guys like, nah, we want the bag. Like, where's the loot? Like
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the guys. I'm like, okay. Before I was like, oh, I want to be the top funniest guy. Now I'm like, okay, where's the loot? Like I don't want the credit. Like I don't want the fun.
Yeah,
Like, if
for
you give me
sure.
the JFL credit, down, I don't mind. But there's guys that are making the loot that are like, nah, we don't care about the fucking credit. Like we just want the bank
Just want
credit.
the
man. We
money.
ain't
Yeah,
trying to
just want the money. Yeah, no doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt.
Yeah, but you
No
gotta put
doubt.
your 10,000 hours in too. You know what I mean? If like,
Oh, you
You-
gotta put
you-
the time. I didn't say not do the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll
no,
never.
but I'm saying,
like,
yeah, if you're only doing it just so you could get jobs, you know, like you gotta pursue it. Like you gotta love comedy. You gotta grind for it.
I just for me, I'm like, I just do it all the time. So I'm just like, I don't like. So now it's just like, yeah, you do it on stage, so just actually look technical aspects. But I'm like, I'm always busting jokes. Me and my friends are always busting jokes. So I'm just like, oh well, why not just get paid to do shit I already do on a regular? Like,
Well, that's kind of the idea, right? You know, like when we decided to start doing the podcast. Like, obviously, we think we're hilarious when we're talking to each other and high fiving and doing all this
Oh,
crazy shit.
fuck.
But like,
Oh,
you
no.
know, just how can you share that and convey that to other people? You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's tough. I remember I tried to
because
I remember during the
sometimes
pandemic-
you gotta make your funny accessible to them. What you said is funny, but you gotta say it in a way that they can absorb it the same way. You
Yeah,
know?
and you just gotta write different, and then at the same time, it's like, so that's the cool thing about like doing different shows is like, okay, you have different type of, like the Nest will have like mostly like, you have like different type of crowds, like younger, older crowds, but sometimes they have like older crowds, older like couples and stuff like that. So you're like, okay, you gotta shape it towards this way. So there's certain jokes I just won't do at certain rooms,
Mm-hmm.
just because like either they just
Okay.
won't get it, or it's just too much for them sometimes. They're like, oh my god, you can't say that. Or and then some rooms are
Fair
just like
enough.
they just want it, like, yo, go all the fuck in, like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I did a room. I think one of my wildest rooms I did was like it was an anime convention. So the first show was like, it was like 1,400, 300 people.
Mm.
It was like a PG show, but it was good. I was like, I've done it. I've done the room like I did it 4 times already, and it was like so. Well, the first show was like PG. The second show was a hentai show, so it's like these want cartoon porn. They want to go the fuck up. Like
Tentacle
I
fucking.
remember the first year. The first year, I remember we were in the back and we're hearing banging. We're like, what the fuck is that banging? Because the show
Mhm.
started at 10, but it was like 8:50, and they're like, dude, they're here, they're ready. Like they're just banging at the doors to get in. We're like, oh, what the fuck? What do you think this show is? Like, what the fuck? So then,
Crazy.
Even
yeah, I
if there's
remember
a
just
one
doing it.
percent chance it's as hentai as they want it to be, it's exactly what they want it to be. Like they're gonna kick
Yeah,
the
it was
door in for
exactly.
that.
Yeah, and they just loved it. They just loved. They just wanted to hear like just go the fuck
So
all in, and then you say whatever, and they're cheering. They're obviously structured jokes like shit that they know, but like
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
Do you have
but
an
and
anime
I told
set?
you
Do you have a couple anime
I have
sets?
anime set. I have anime set. Like I watch anime a lot, so I'm like I kind of know what they know. Not 100%. I don't watch it too much as I used to, but like I kind of know what they know. I know it's like it's almost the same thing. It's just different age now, and so I know what they know. And sometimes they just
Future
laugh at
Trunks,
like
am I right, ladies?
no. You gotta say like whatever that hentai is. You gotta say it. Like I remember one time I was like, what's this ninja hentai that fucking and the guy would be like, La Blue Girl. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, okay, all right. Like
Well,
they
no,
just knew it
no,
all.
no. The
The
Blue
fucking
Girl is the OG all timer from when we were like 17, 18 ish.
yeah, but they just knew it like that. I remember I said like a train hentai. The one guy named me the author. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, okay. All
That's
right,
Crazy.
Yeah, the little
Crazy,
perverted
crazy.
one was named Ninin from La Blue Girl,
man.
and that is one of the most classic anime tropes that I love. There's always got to be a super horn dog.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, with the yeah, no, with freaking
like
no,
in,
with hentai, it's just like yeah.
like in My Hero Academia, it's the grapes. I forget what his name is. The one with the purple bumps.
Oh yeah,
He's the
yeah,
horny one. Right?
the hentai kid there. That's
Yeah.
always
It's usually a little
yeah,
guy or a really old guy. Oh, like sees the titties.
you know, or like they change it up nowadays, but
Mhm.
like yeah, it could be like the girls now the girls that had like the super hentai fucking.
Yeah.
But then you have like the actual
Anime's
no,
so
I remember
progressive. They're making the girls perverts too in them.
yeah, just
Like
everything changed.
I've seen some animes recently, man. Like Grant knows this guy. Kenny McKay showed me a bunch of these animes that
Oh
he watches, and I'm
God.
just like, holy shit, man! Like these are
Yeah.
definitely like not like the ones I used to watch. This
Yeah.
is crazy. Like
No,
just some of
I'm
the shit's
actually
just it's pretty
sorry.
intense, man. You know what I mean? Like really graphic and like sexual
Some
in
of the
certain ways too, man. It's wild, bro. It's wild.
it's wild, but on the same time, I'm like, I'm jealous because like now the animation is like almost easier now. Like you see like
Okay,
sicker fights, sicker.
Hmm.
I'm like,
fair
oh,
enough.
what the fuck? Like I remember when like all I had was like Dragon Ball and like then every other one, I forget animation was just like trash, you know. And then now you're like, oh fuck, you're seeing like simple like love stories and they have like better fighting than like most martial arts movies.
Well,
Well, since we're
one of the questions we wanted to ask you tonight was, do you think you
yeah,
could write an anime?
yeah,
Can I write an anime? I want to do one.
Do you have an idea? I have a pretty half baked idea for an anime.
I have multiple ideas. I have too many ideas that I want to do. I just want to actually like it's just because with writing and everything like that, I'm like fuck. Like I always focus on this, but like that was what I before comedy. That was what I wanted to do. It was like me and this other guy, John. We were like we wanted to do like we made a story and everything. We got a guy to do like we draw like concepts, and then we got some guy to redraw our concepts to make it like nicer. Then we
Okay.
got a guy on Fiverr to actually like draw it out. So what I wanted to do was it was funny because the anime. So doing the anime, it's called the Taku Comedy Show. It was my boy Andrew Cardazzi and AC Valiante. They so they pretty much like they had a panel at Otakuthon, but they're like they had no table. They had nothing to do on a table and stuff. So
Mm.
they're like, hey, they asked me, they're like, hey, you want to do? Do you have anything you want to promote? And I was like, fuck, like what we could do. And I told my buddy we could just hire somebody. So we have like the concept art, hire somebody to do a trailer. So now I could do the comedy show, and then we could just go to the booth, and then we could just promote the show. So we could promote the trailer at the comedy show mid show, and then we just have a booth, and then anybody that wants whatever we could do it. But then he got like a really good opportunity in Ecuador, pretty much everything paid. So he's like pretty much Ecuador. He had a school in Ecuador and in London, and he had to. Everything was paid for, so I was like, "Oh God, bro, just do your thing. Like, I'll do
Yeah.
the comedy thing. Like, yo, live your life, man. Don't
Mhm.
even." Now he's like married and shit. I'm like, yeah, that shit's not coming
I mean,
back. Shit.
if Ecuador is more important than the homies, man, you got to make your own decisions in your life. Like, you know.
No, no, I don't think I don't. I don't think I don't think of it like that. I'm just like, dude, you have to make your own opportunities. Like,
Well,
if you see an opportunity, like, I get it. Like, you just there's the belief, and then there's like, oh shit, like I have, like I have a legit like I can actually learn 2D animation, 3D
Mm.
animation,
Mhm.
shit like
Mm-hmm.
that in two different countries. And
Yeah.
then like the connection that he's with, I'm like, dude, do you think I 100% get it? Like, dude, live your life. And I was just starting to get into comedy, so I was like, oh
Mhm.
fuck it, I'll just go all in comedy now instead of just
Mm.
half-assing both. And then yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just still on this adventure, but I still like when I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I could get paid and shit like that. I still want to do comedy, but I do want to do like an animation thing. I do it on anything. I'll do it on yeah, like Ghost Power or Ghost Powers or whatever, just like simple battle stuff. But I have like since I play like a lot of I like strategy games. Like I like world building, so like I want to make like almost like a medieval or like my own universe, not medieval, just like my own fantasy universe, and just put different
Cool.
factions and just like have like histories on. Because I like the Warhammer, how Warhammer 40K, like I like how it is like look at their timeline and it's just like yo, everything's fucking detailed. I'm like I want that. I just want like different histories and just like building up shit and stuff like
Well, it
that. I like
sounds like
that
you
shit.
got definitely something boiling up in the head there, bro. I mean, shit, sounds
So
pretty
yeah,
neat.
You want to hear my idea?
go for it.
The whole thing takes place inside a giant pinball machine.
Okay.
Okay. The
Okay.
entire thing takes place
Okay.
inside a pinball machine. And there's a kid hanging out with his buddies and he goes and he plays pinball all the time. This one machine in this like dusty old arcade. And he has his own life that goes on, kind of like the Odyssey. But inside the pinball machine is these own characters with their own shit going on. And because it's so dangerous inside the world that they live in, they're able to throw up these shields that look like these round glowing balls, right? And then
Oh, that's nice.
yeah, and then they go and there's monsters and bad guys and stuff, and like when fights go down, sometimes like it'll look like the side of a mountain, but then they'll turn on their shields and bounce off it and bing 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 and everything. The fight scenes are like fast paced and so they're actually like doing different pinball stuff, bouncing off of things and and then the whole thing is like 7 different sections of the pinball machine and then one big battle at the end. And
Trippy.
But I'm not gonna lie, my buddy was like, because he was telling me about the pinball. Like, I had a buddy that
Beyblade meets Sword Art. Was it Sword Art Online? Kind of like that.
Yeah,
Sort of.
I wanted to do something like that, like a yo-yo thing, but like Beyblades or something like that.
Yeah.
But like I had my but it was like it was very simple, just like yo-yo
And then
battles.
like one
but,
of the
like,
girls could turn into like 2 balls with the shields, like when you get multi-ball when you're playing pinball. And,
Trippy.
that's the thing. That's the thing, because I didn't know that about pinball. Like I was like, okay, I thought you just did the thing, whatever. But then my buddy's like, no, you like there's shit to unlock in each pinball machine. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit, I didn't know. Like,
yeah.
and there's like a story. There's multiple levels.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? I didn't know that.
Yeah, and you
shit.
unlock
What?
different things, and things start spinning, and then you have different like things that if you light them all up, then it unlocks bonuses, and then all that different stuff happens, and they'll unlock powers, and they'll fight bad guys, and maybe they'll fall in love, and it runs parallel with what's happening to the kid who actually plays it. But inside the pinball, it's going to be like loud, very old rock and roll, and like bright colors
like you're
and
playing
crazy
the game.
hair, and yeah.
Do you know what the name of
Hey, you
this
playing the
pinball game is going to be called?
No. But there will be a quote unquote pinball wizard inside that they have to meet, and he's gonna do some. I don't know.
Shit.
None of this is written down or whatever. This is just when I came up with the question, I'm like, shit, I have to come up with an idea. So that's the idea I came up with.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I like it because I like seeing like different power systems. That's what I find with the anime. It was just like with Marvel and stuff. It's like, yeah, okay, we know the Iron Mans or DC, we know the Batmans and shit like that. But like with anime, it's just like they always, even though it has like the same, it does have the same things. Like, okay, there's gonna be like a cool guy. There's the main character kid and the girl that likes the fucking guy, but he likes the cool guy, but he kind of likes the stupid kid or whatever. But then it's like different stories, different power systems, powers, whatever, skill trees and shit like that. So you're like, oh fuck, that's kind of cool. Like, and then I start getting into it. Then you want to see like how they're gonna trick you, like what's gonna be the cool thing about like how they're gonna use the powers and shit like that.
I used to think that like because I like My Hero Academia, And I used to think that Deku borrowed so much from Goku, because it's true. He borrows a lot of stuff from Goku in the early sections.
Mangas,
But yeah, exactly. It's like the kid that isn't good enough at the beginning works really hard, has cool stuff happens, and he unlocks super cool shit, and that's the story for all of them. So I'm like, oh,
yeah,
that's
pretty
not
much.
exactly
Like,
a hot
no,
take.
it's like no, but no, Goku was a bit different. Goku always liked training. That's why I liked Dragon Ball was like different. Like it didn't feel like an anime when I first watched it. Like when I watched Dragon Ball, I was like, it was just different. Where like most animes now, it's like almost like Naruto, where it's like, okay, it's the kid that's like, no one liked him, and then he fucking now when he's super strong, everybody's like, was on his team and some shit. It was like, so it's like My Hero Academia is like, okay, it's the same thing, but I think the creator said he wanted to mix a bit of Star Wars and Spider-Man in that show. He wanted to just but you kind of see like elements, and then I think there's a bit of the Greek gods and stuff like that. So
well, All Might, right? All of his stuff is super American, and like he's like the quintessential Superman, like
pretty much, yeah. He's just Superman. He's a Superman. Everyone knows who he is, but really he's like hurt. He's not Superman. He's just putting up a front. It's all that type of. I like the show Bleach. Like Bleach was my show.
Yeah, well, so for the people who don't have 1,000 episodes to spend, why is Bleach so dope?
Bleach, I liked it. It was It was just a simple, like, okay, the kid's just strong off the bat, whatever, and you're trying to figure out what's wrong with the kid, and then you find it, and then whatever. You like, if you go through the story, you find out like what's up with him. But like, and it's cool because now watching where it is now, you see like a lot of the foreshadowing from the first season and on, and then. But the thing I liked about it, like their power system was different, because like Dragon Ball, you just had like they changed your hair color and it's whatever. Naruto, he's just like, oh, they're ninjas, but like they're like kind of like Dragon Ball Z. And then Bleach was just like, okay, they had their swords, but then it had like one form, and then they had this thing called Bankai, which was like a second form, and it was just like drastically different. So it'd be like, let's say like one guy, I think he's like, when he releases his thing, he could summon the people that he killed over the years, and it's like hellfire, and it's like all this other shit. So I was like, oh shit, this fucking. So then the show just started becoming like, okay, what's everybody's Bankai type thing, you know what I mean? And then, well, I mean, if I like depending, like I'm not sure if I don't think your viewers are not like that into those type of shows, but like
we got like 30 of them, so don't worry about it. Just talk about whatever you want, Doug. We're good.
But like the main twist that got me on the show was like their hook was like so these kids go to this place, so they're like, okay, they're intruders, they got to go after them, and then one of the captains or like lieutenants, they die. So then they're trying to figure out who killed them, and then they start doing backstories on this guy, and this guy's like almost Dragon Ball Z level. So everyone's like, well, who the fuck killed him? So then you're trying to find out what it is. Then you find out the guy's a.
You mean like a Scooby-Doo, like?
Yeah, it was pretty much his powers illusion.
Like they're all invited to dinner, and then this super powerful guy ends up dead, and you don't know who did it, like.
Yeah, you just don't know who did it, and then they think it's the kids, obviously, but then you find out there's like other shit going on. But then you find out the guy kind of like set it up so his ability, he doesn't tell anybody, but he could hypnotize you if you just look at him. So pretty much like everyone that's like they think he was like the good guy, but then he's just like he did a little plot twist, and then he's like Dragon Ball Z level for that show. So it was cool.
And that
it was like
lasted what, 55 episodes or?
Pretty much 60 episodes, yeah. It's 60 episodes. Yeah. 60 episodes, and then they had like another like God knows how many fucking episodes, and then now they're like on a different. But there's like a lot of foreshadow stuff from like the first season. Now is like trying to click in. So now they have like it was canceled, but then people like really wanted it back. So now they brought it back, and then you find out that it's just like a lot of shit that they mentioned from like episode 5. And now it's like in like 200 or 300 episodes, and then now they're like kind of paying an homage to like what they talked about. So now it's like, oh shit, it's kind of going full circle. I was like, okay, this is kind of cool actually. I like this shit. It's just crazy. Big universe, almost like a Game of Thrones style universe, but like not that deep in story. But like,
well, all right,
200 episodes, not that deep in story for real.
Like it has its stories, like it's a good story, but it's not like Game of Thrones was like really, that's like a novel. Like novels are like way.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, for sure. I hear you.
Charging a spirit bomb with Goku for fucking 20 episodes.
That was just like, what the hell was that? But like other than that, yeah, it's
Yeah, and we got a pretty good question for you here, man.
We got an
coming
excellent
up.
question for you right here. Pretty good.
It
No
it
more
is
half
excellent
stepping in
question.
2023 on into the north.
I'm actually quite excited to hear what your answer is going to be here.
All right, let's get it.
Who's your stand up from Mount Rushmore, my friend?
Hmm.
The stand up Mount Rushmore.
Shit.
Your top
No,
four
like,
guys, man.
Top four.
Your
I
top
don't know,
four, yeah.
Shit, I don't know, cause I almost hate these questions, cause like now that I like,
You're not the first guest of ours to say that, man. You're really not.
cause like
You're
I
not
like
the
so
first.
much, I like so much, but I get it, cause like I like so much now, like and before I'd be like, okay, like yeah, these are my top guys. Now I'm like, oh, I just like different aspects. But if I were to say, I don't even believe in my top Rushmore, but let's see, I put Dave Chappelle,
Okay.
I put Richard Pryor.
Ooh. Two
I'd
more.
put Louis C.K.
Ooh, shit. Nice, man. Nice.
Fucking love Louis C.K.
and
Yep.
I know he's canceled and he's a piece of shit, whatever, but he makes me laugh.
He's fucking good writer.
He
Fucking
makes me
funny
laugh
guy. He's just
so
funny.
hard.
Yo.
There's very few specials where I could watch fully, and it's usually like Dave and him. Like I can
Yo.
watch that like no problem.
So, like,
And I'd probably say Rodney Dangerfield.
Ooh.
oh, shit. Nice. The one liners.
I walk into
I like
the bar. Bartender goes, "What do you want?" I said, "Surprise me." He showed me a naked picture of my wife.
picture of my wife. But he just says so. He says some of this. I remember he had his one. He goes, he goes, I live in a bad neighborhood. He goes, yeah. I was like, oh yeah. He's like, yeah. I remember this guy said, I want to rotate your tires. He goes, yeah, from my car to his. I was like, okay.
I can never get enough of that man in Caddyshack, man. Ever.
Oh, it's everything. He's so
I
good.
never
He's
watched
so
that.
Dude,
I never
he's so
watched
good
it.
in it. He's so good in it, man. So good.
There's a certain
But he's just
charm to
funny.
the badump bump style of comedy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
See, and I feel like nowadays, like I'm talking like I'm an old head, but like I'm not like I just feel like people forgot that like because there's certain things you like let's say when you're doing comedy like I mean it depends on different styles I should say I shouldn't say like that's how you do it but like certain guys like let's say like Jay Leno like he apparently he was like a number one guy at one point I
Mhm.
never but I remember like I was hearing from him and like, a couple guys like them they were saying like every 10 seconds but Jay Leno would say like every 6 seconds you need to laugh so every time you got you're like boom you're saying a joke boom laugh boom laugh boom 6 seconds every 6 seconds but like I see a lot of like storytellers now where it's just like
Yes,
there's no jokes like
absolutely.
just oh it's a long-witted story and if you found it funny it's funny and sometimes you'd be like and I was like that fucking guy and then like that was the punchline it's like what the fuck like nah dude like
There's a
you have
lot of
like certain
storytelling.
We're Jay Leno. Did you hear about this one? He would tell you a lot of jokes really quickly. In his monologue,
shit
he would average like
but Jay
six
Leno
more jokes than Letterman because he'd get them in so fast.
Yeah,
just
no
very like
doubt.
like but like on TV he was like it's TV, so he can't go the way he wants to go. Like
Exactly.
that's where I remember. I think Louis he said he had his joke once where he goes. So I go inside the CBS, which is like one of those like pharmacy type show,
Yeah.
stores.
Hmm.
And then the guy, I give the guy like my item. He gives me the bill, but he doesn't smile. I'm like, bro, it's like you're not gonna smile. And he goes, it's on the bill. I'm like, okay, like that's where it's just silly. It's just silly.
It's on the bill. Yeah. That's good. I like that. I like that.
I was like, it's
Yeah.
just silly. I like that.
What's the four then? It's Louis C.K., Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle,
Louis C.K.,
and
Dave Chappelle and Rodney Dangerfield.
Ronnie Dangerfield. That's all right.
And I mean,
But that could always change. Like I'm not even because the thing is I like Bernie Mac. Like Bernie Mac is like
So good.
back in the day I used to cry laughing. I
bro, he
cried
like,
laughing.
dude, when he used to talk about his nephew, man, fuck, was that funny shit, man?
You
He
son
would
of a
just go
bitch.
off.
What are you talking
Even
about?
Eddie
Him,
Murphy.
him
Eddie
downstairs.
To be honest,
You ain't
Eddie
watching
Murphy,
this.
Eddie Murphy's probably some of the first stand-up comedy I've ever watched growing up as a child. I can thank this man right here, Grant Crevier, for that because his parents let him watch shit like that. So it was great. It was great.
That was not a great call by my parents.
Yo, whatever. It was good though because your dad had a good sense of humor, man. Shit. Aunt Bunny. I'll never get over that skit, man. Aunt Bunny. Fuck me, man. Too good.
No, but you know what? You know what's the problem? You know what's the problem? You know what's the problem with that? Like, obviously, I think I'd like watching it now. I think I would like it more. I had a buddy that used to play this one joke in that thing. He used to play the Italian thing.
Oh yeah.
Where you talking like, hey, he would play it like legit. Like it was one of my boys. He would play it like at least 20 times a day. And sometimes if you did that, I would just get sick and tired of it. I'd be like, okay, bro, I can't watch this.
I think that's why I got sick and tired of Russell Peters, man. I had too many buddies just busting up the same shit every fucking day. I'm just like, yo, okay. I the movie was the stand up was great when I watched it last week. You boys are ruined it for me already. Shit.
Yeah, it just happens. Same thing with like, let's say the Rick James bit. I hated that bit because I used to see it every day. Be like, oh, Peter, I got that. I'm like, dude, I want to see it again. Like enough. Like, and just keep. Like music, I could like kind of like hate on it, and then years later I'd be like, okay, I could appreciate it. I remember when I was there back in the day, but that like the Rick James one, like I remember I just started liking other like the Prince bit. I love that bit.
Oh yeah.
Or Black Bush.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But that's not the Rick James's skit's fault. That's people's fault, man.
That's people's fault.
It was people's fault. It was a funny bit. You're right. It's just that I got so sick of it that I can't listen. Like I can't listen to it. Like I just can't. Sure. Like every time I see it, I'm just like nah. I'll switch. Okay. Like I can't.
I got a question. Do you have a comedian that you absolutely do not like? You just can't stand like his stand up. Like you just can't deal with it. Like every time he comes on or she comes on, you're just like, oh, I gotta change this.
I don't know. Usually I don't.
I got one.
You got one?
I got some choice words about James Corden.
Dane Cook. Dane Cook was horrible.
I used to love Dane Cook. Now
horrible.
I don't think I would like him.
I just hated how he like seemed to like he was so like and it just I was like, bro, like settle down, man. Chill out, bro.
Just chill. I remember I used to hear accusations he was taking Louis' jokes and a couple of other people's jokes, but
I heard shit like that too. But I don't know. But I just found he was too aggressive for no reason, man.
He was like I don't know. Now I don't know if I would like that style. But before I remember I remember he had this fire truck thing, and his way of thinking about the fire truck actually killed me. He used to kill when I was younger. It used to kill me. Now I'll be like But I remember he used to be like someone describing what happened, and the girl would be like, there was like 1,000 firefighters. Like, why would it be 1,000 firefighters? And he'd be like a firefighter like freaking out, like, dude, there's 1,000 of us. Like, let's stop this. Like, or something stupid like that. But like, it was just like it was just more him yelling. It was funny. It was funny, but like now I don't think I would like. I like more punchline. So I'm just like, I don't really like that type of.
Dane Cook is Daniel Tosh without the charm or charisma or good jokes. Like you know what I mean? Like Tosh's delivery is very
funny. Tosh is underrated.
Hilarious, buddy.
Tosh is.
I'm so fucking mad. I missed him when he came through here, man. Fuck. I was like, I should get tickets, and they sold out. I was like, fuck. So mad.
Shit. He's one I always forget.
I'm sorry. I'm glad I got to see Norm Macdonald too before he passed. That was good.
R.I.P. Norm.
You got to see Norm.
Yeah, man.
There's a girl there's one comedian girl I know. Her name's Sarah Quinn. She used to work at the Comedy Store. And,
cool.
And you see like she had like pictures and she was just chilling with Norm and shit. I'm like, oh, awesome, what the fuck? Awesome. You used to chill with all these guys. That's
cool.
Up.
Norm's excellent.
Cool.
Fucking sick. He was one I caught late. There's a few like Ronnie Dangerfield. Like over the pandemic, I started like watching everything, and then like Ronnie was like freaking funny to me. But Norm, I used to watch his shows, like the shows he used to have, the sitcoms back in the day.
Oh yeah.
But I never watched this as stand up.
His SNL shit was hilarious too, man.
Yeah, he had I forgot that was him.
Good. Yeah, he's good.
I forgot that was him.
Norm Macdonald's incredible. It's
he's freaking the moth joke to this day, man. I'm like,
right, like fuck,
fucking amazing, fucking so amazing.
I love.
You hear why?
Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
No, 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 no. Finish your thought.
Like, do you know why? Like, you know what? Why he did that moth joke the way he did it?
No.
Because apparently, like, so it was supposed to be a 7-minute segment on the Tonight Show, on the
Okay.
Conan and Bryan show,
Conan,
and
yeah.
then they're like, and then they liked him so much, they're like, okay, we're giving you another 7 segment, and he's like, the fuck, like, I have nothing. I have
Oh,
nothing
that's right. I heard that. Yeah.
He's
I
like, I
heard
got
that.
my
He-
best 7 minutes for you, and I gotta do another 7.
That's
so then he
crazy.
goes, so then he said that he heard this moth joke from somebody, and then he said, okay, but it's a 20-second joke. It's like a 20-second, like a one-liner. He said, fuck it. I'm gonna mix in like Russian literature,
Just off the top
Russian
of his
play.
head, just go. That's awesome.
Yeah, so he was just trying to work. So the thing that's cool about it, I think somebody said it on his podcast, and I thought that was so. You're watching him work it out on stage. You're watching him
cool.
work the joke.
I'm gonna have to watch that again.
On a
I'm
huge
gonna have to
stage
watch that
like
again.
that, right? It's not some small club. He's on Conan.
This is
Yeah.
This is on national TV. So everyone's just watching him work a joke, that's the craziest thing.
Crazy. He's
That's
just building
nuts.
it up as he's going. You know, that's fucked.
Yeah. So he's
So
just
cool.
fucking. I think like it was like one of Conan O'Brien's favorite things was the Melrose Place thing, but how quick he was. I don't know if you ever watched it. Where he's like, he's talking with one girl from Melrose Place. I forget about I forget her name is. So then she's talking about doing a movie with Carrot Top. So then he's slowly building up. So then he kept saying like, oh, you know what a good name for the movie would be? Like Box Office Poison. He just kept like just trashing it. So then he goes, what's the name of the movie? And the girl goes, chairman of the board. And he goes, Norm, what are you gonna do about that? Like, what were you gonna say about that? And he goes, I bet the board is spelled Bored. I'm like, oh fuck, this guy. Like he said it so fast. It was like, dude, that was crazy. That was crazy.
Nice.
That
nice.
was the speed on it was
Right
like,
on.
dude, that is
Right on.
insane.
Norm Macdonald's
Right
a
on.
natural.
He's too good.
Oh, he's good. He's good. Yeah, really.
I don't know if I could
wanna
put
get that
together a proper like.
Mount
Does it
Rushmore.
have to be
for
the
it.
ones I love or the pillars of the art form? You know what I mean?
Dude, your top 4 comedians.
like there's
who
a
you think are your
There's a
fucking
very
most...
direct line from Red Fox to Richard Pryor to Eddie Murphy to Chris Rock / Dave Chappelle
Yep.
to Kevin Hart.
If it wasn't Richard Pryor, there wouldn't be none of those guys.
Right? So
Yeah.
so like what? Do you have to put Red Fox on there or can I say Eddie? Because I think Eddie's the funniest guy ever. Ever.
You can say Eddie, bro.
Ever.
Why not?
He was Eddie.
You can say Eddie. He makes you laugh, by all means.
He
Your top
kills
4
me.
in no consecutive
Kills
order.
me. Yeah. And I love the way Richard Pryor does it too. It's different. It's
Yes,
it's
different era too,
it's
right?
generational, but I feel like Richard Pryor feels watching it today doesn't feel super dated, while watching some of the Eddie stuff does feel dated. Maybe it's the leather suits, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
but Eddie stuff's still brilliant. I would go
Mhm.
Eddie, Carlin,
Yeah, Carlin for sure. That's who I'm going with too.
Eddie,
Yeah.
Carlin. Can I put? I can't put Dice, right?
Why can't you?
Can I put Dice up there? No, it's not.
Why
Dice.
not?
You could if you want. He's a big name.
He was huge.
Yeah.
Eddie, Carlin, Dave, or Chris Rock. Like, it's impossible to choose between them. For
Yeah,
me.
I know. I hear you.
You know what I mean? All
I
the
hear ya.
great stuff that Chris Rock has, like Dave has done stand up wise and TV show wise, sure. But like Bigger and Blacker is one of the best stand ups I've ever seen in my entire life.
Who's that?
Chris Rock, Bigger and Blacker.
Chris Rock, Bigger
Chris
Black.
Rock. I don't know why. When I was younger, I loved Chris Rock. The older I got, I was like, I know. For some
Because
reason,
his shit
he's a
didn't
legend.
evolve.
He's a
His
legend.
shit-
But like,
his shit didn't evolve though. His shit didn't evolve. It was the same kind of shit. You know what I mean? As he
Yeah.
It's
kept
just like,
telling
I
jokes.
don't know,
Yeah,
there's
but
something
is it
about
the
his
best shit ever? Like,
Nah, his last one sucked shit. That one that was just live
I heard
was
about that.
trash. It was garbage.
I heard about it.
It was
Yeah, I
trash.
heard about
It was
Yeah.
fucking stale, bro. And then all he did was pretty much just fucking a year later call out Will Smith. A little late, pal. Sorry. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah,
though.
no, but he is recording it, so it's like probably at the time.
Yeah, he's also
You know,
touring
and then they
stadiums
have
and
to,
shit while doing it, right? Like,
Because most of these guys, what they could do is like they're gonna most likely take a year to like build the set. So he's probably just starting building it then.
Either way, it wasn't. It wasn't. It wasn't a great show. It wasn't his
That's
best anyway.
Well, at his
Yeah, he had
best,
some
he's
jokes.
pound for pound one of the best of all time.
Oh, 100%. Like people, no, he should be up there. It's just for me. Like for me, I hate it. I get why he does the delivery, but I hate that delivery style. I hate it. Like the repeating.
I hear you, man.
Mhm.
I hate it so much now.
Mhm.
But like
Yeah, man.
before, like, but I get it because you almost need like everybody to fall in. Like I get it because when you lose an audience, like sometimes if I say a joke and I lose the audience, and I see, I'm like, oh shit, I wasn't like, you know what I mean, like. I didn't get
Yeah.
them on point of following
Mhm.
everything. Where
Mhm.
now I get why he does it, but I just don't like it. I don't like. But he has some fucking jokes. He has some fucking like he's funny. Like he's a fucking.
Mhm.
I remember he's like take like if you want to stop gun control, make the bullets expensive or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And he's
Exactly.
all like,
To
so
get gun
when
control,
you
you
shoot this
need
motherfucker,
bullet
like
control.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
he's funny.
Yeah. And
He's
then,
crazy, yeah.
and then if I go Eddie and Carlin, I guess Dave Chappelle or Chris Rock.
You gotta go Chappelle.
And then I gotta go something from the Leary, Bill Burr
Ooh,
school,
Burr.
like you know what I
Burr
mean,
would
like
be
Bill, yeah, but like Bill Burr, yeah, Bill Burr is freaking. Bill Burr is
Burr's
funny. Like don't
Bill.
like
well,
I didn't say it, but
yeah.
like he's freaking. I didn't put his name, but he would be like if I were to like shift everything, he'd be one of there in there too with me.
He's one of the funniest
Oh, he's up
motherfuckers
there.
I've ever seen in my life,
Like,
man.
I died. Yeah, he's
Like,
fucking.
fuck.
Yeah.
and there's some
I'm
great
jealous.
British guys. Mickey Flanagan. I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy. He's fucking hilarious.
Who's that? Who's that one real rude British guy? He's like straight up blunt. He looks like fucking. Ah, man, he's like so like he just tells it how it is.
The
Like
British goat,
okay,
man,
like,
Ricky Gervais.
You got Ricky. There's that one-liner guy.
Oh, Jimmy Carr.
that. Yes,
Jimmy
that
Carr.
guy. Like, yo,
Jimmy Carr.
fuck. I just seen some shit the other day, and my jaw hit the fuck. I was like, I don't even think I could send this because I don't know if some people will find this fucking offensive or funny. But I found it funny. But I was just like, damn, like, oof.
So apparently he's doing the roast of Pete Davidson, or he just did the roast of Pete Davidson.
Something like
and
that.
the
yep.
night before, he was in New York or wherever it was, and he went to a comedy club to try some of his material. And so he went, and so he's in this club, and he starts doing it, and he goes, everyone's making fun of Pete Davidson's dad dying in 9/11. And it's like, this is the roast of Pete, not the roast of Pete Davidson's dad. Pete Davidson's dad's roast was in 2001, and the whole place went,
shit.
oh, and one person was dying and slapping the table. Jimmy Carr looks out in the crowd, and it's Pete Davidson sitting there just dying, watching the set.
He said that actual joke at his roast. Yeah. Like he said that joke at his roast too. Yeah. Like that was fucking crazy, man. That's fucking wow.
That's funny. But I don't know, like,
I love Leary,
he
but
says
his
some dark
comedy
shit.
is the same. Like he has like 50 funny things, and you only get that ever. Like that's what you get. Like he repeats a lot of stuff, and he doesn't have the track record of some of these other guys. Like Maniscalco has like 5 excellent specials.
Like I heard that guy Carr say some shit like fucking who's your favorite fictional character, and he's like Jesus. I was like, oof, damn, son, like fuck. How do you oof.
That's the problem with one-liners. That's why I never listened to Rodney Dangerfield like a tape, but I used to love him in Carson. Like that was like that's where I just like I loved him there because like it was just like he made a conversation, but all of them were jokes. But he made the jokes almost like he's just saying he's just talking. Like he's it's just a conversation. But it's just whereas Carr, it's like like it's only so long for an hour. I want to hear fucking one-liners.
Exactly. That's why he's good at doing those. That's why he's good at doing those specials of like little like those roasts and shit where he's only up there for a few minutes. You know what I mean? Or like if he's getting interviewed or something. You know what I mean? Like,
I like when the stand-up comedian takes me to the little incident where he's telling the story about the crazy thing that happened, and I'm there in it while it's happening.
Bill fucking Burr
take you on the trip with them,
bro. It was unreal.
Yeah, that's what like Dave kind of like.
Yeah.
You start seeing it.
Hey,
and then,
baby.
Then you start seeing like.
Stop selling weed.
Like
that's it. I'm selling weed.
Eddie Murphy too, though. Eddie Murphy too, when he's talking about that goddamn fucking homemade burger his mom made him. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn, I've had a burger like that. Green pepper sticking out of it.
When he's going off about how he got beat up at the club and he calls his parents' house, and then you're immediately teleported to the insanity that's going inside Eddie's parents' house with the dad drunk and yelling while the phone's going off.
Every fucking skit he did, I like the ice cream skit, fucking Aunt Bunny burning the fucking Aunt Bunny and his uncle burning the backyard down, and
what's a beautiful woman like you doing alone on the island of love?
Too good, man. Too
Dexter
good.
St. Jacques.
Too good, man. Too
But same thing with same thing with like Louis. Well, Louis has some stuff I wouldn't say it here now, but like he had like one of his gay jokes where it was like one of the funniest. I think it was like his Thanksgiving. I'll just say like the words. It was the F word.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he goes, you know, it's weird. Like, you know, people come out usually at Thanksgiving. You know, like you know, like vegans. So do gay people. It's like a same trajectory. Like I don't know, like you know when they come out and then all of a sudden the father gets angry. He goes, "Are you serious? Are you fucking serious? You're telling me your mom cooked all this turkey and now you're saying you're a fucking and then I was like, dude, I was like that's nothing to do with the.
He's had like I remember one skit he was talking about where like one story he's talking about where he's like it was like after a show and he's out in the parking lot in this circle with a bunch of guys smoking dope.
Weed, yeah.
And he's trying not to act all awkward and shit. And he just like I was like, fuck, I've been in that circle before. I'm like, shit, for sure I've been there. Like so good. I remember so good.
I remember that part. I remember the funniest thing. He's like, you know what? He was so high. He just remembered for 25 minutes he was in his car and he wasn't looking out the front window. He's driving. He's just I was like, you just like it's like oh shit what the. But it was so funny because I had like one of my jokes I had, but it was a situation that happened. But I never exaggerated. I should have exaggerated more. There's like one time I was with one of my buddies and I was leaving the club. So I remember I was drunk, he was drunk. He's like, "No, I'm gonna drive you home." But what really tipped me off of why I'm like, okay, we're in the West Island. I didn't want him to drive me home because he comes out. It was near Suite 55, so it was like near Source to Sex. Okay, so it was a club that was near Source to Sex.
Nice,
but across the street.
What a fine establishment.
Suite 55 is where McAllen's is now. That's where I DJ.
Yeah.
No, the McAllen's is on Dorval Avenue.
No, it's now up there.
Oh, say word! I didn't know that.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, yo, every Friday night,
right.
Friday and Saturday, yo, come to see your boy, man.
Okay, I'll come.
I'll let you
if
press the
I
air
have no
button.
shows, I'll tell you if I'm free. Yeah, if I'm free, I'll swing by. I didn't know it was out there, but okay, that makes sense. That's a better fit. But like, so I remember we were leaving the club, and then he starts driving. But what happens was he hit the thing in the middle, like, you know, the
median,
the median, but like, you know, it's like trees and shit. So he drives on the grass off the freaking thing, and he starts skidding against the fucking thing. And I'm like, bro, are you good? But like, I exaggerate. I'm like, I'm just like, I said, he just start the car and going through trees and bushes. That's what I said. But like, what really happens? He starts driving on the grass, hits the fucking median. And I'm like, bro, you good? He's like, oh, sorry, man, the street moved on me. I'm like, okay, no, don't drive me home. But like, that was the
shit, man.
I was like, so that was my thing that I use. I always use that like, no, the street moved on me, and I was like, what the fuck, like,
yo,
it's like in Up in Smoke where he's like, yo, how am I driving, man? He's like, I think we're parked, man.
Yeah, exactly. No doubt.
That's the thing. Like sometimes it's like that was like my original jokes back in the day, but I use it because that line was already a punchline. Like I was like already like everything was just there. I just exaggerated that like he was just driving through like the fucking forest, but like literally it was like that line. And then I'll have like jokes where I actually set up like I have like I'll have punchlines and
shit like
that.
Sure.
Or I'll use the movie thing and be like, oh, next time on Dragon Ball Z or something, and then I'll just and I'll do like a fucking like end of the show thing, but I'll do my different spin on it. But like. Yeah, like I'm usually like like I say I'm everywhere. So when I see like when Louis could just talk about Monopoly, and then when I saw someone breaking it down where he was like, first he was talking about Monopoly, but then he was talking about like how real estate works in America. So he's just
Hmm.
everything like in the joke is just shit that's already happened, and he's just mixing everything together. So now I'm like, okay, I gotta like when I used to watch his tutorials for this guy named the Joke Doctor. His name's Jerry Corley,
Okay.
and he was talking more like when you tell a story, what's the themes of the story? So
Hmm.
when you're telling stories, like so if I'm not talking about the drunk driving, I'm like, okay, there's drunk driving, there's the club, there's fucking what he's drinking,
Hmm.
where we at, it's the West Island. So I'm like, there's all these things I could, and then I can start tagging like, okay, what are the things about forces? What are the things about drinking? What things about party? And I can just like
Yeah, yeah.
try to connect. Now it's like the connecting
World
and then
building.
getting you to understand what I'm saying. So now I have to like make sure the joke makes sense and then throw it out to
Crazy,
you
crazy,
and then try
crazy.
to like make it like every 10 seconds you're laughing at the minimum at least.
No, man,
Fuck.
triple it. It's every 3.3 seconds.
Every 3.3. Yeah.
Oh shit.
You're not even saying words anymore. You're just yelling out funny shit.
Oh fuck. Yo,
Oh shit, what just
one
happened?
Drunk
one I got
driving, car crash. Well, that's not
one
funny.
more one more Louis C.K. joke that like I really enjoyed was probably one of the first that I ever got like shown to me was when he's like on like can't remember whose talk show it was, but he started talking about playing hide and go seek with his kid,
Yeah.
right? And him and his wife, next you know what, they the fuck you can see the kid standing in the fucking corner and his wife's telling him to go look in
Oh,
the
yeah,
linen
yeah,
closet and he's
yeah.
like opening that's not the linen closet and then him and his wife are fucking arguing. I'm like,
All
oh
right,
my
over.
god. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, too fucking good, man. I died. I was like, yo, this guy's gold. This guy's gold. Like, shit.
Mhm.
He's so good, man. So good.
Just a master of making normal things
Oh
seem.
man, right?
Yo,
Like,
we're gonna have
fuck,
to
he's so
spend
clever
another
with it.
episode just deep diving our favorite stand-up guys, because
Yeah,
No doubt.
yeah,
No
100%,
doubt.
100%.
I think
Yo,
I,
speaking about like moments of yours and stuff like that, of you telling jokes and stuff, what would have been like, or what is your best moment in your comedy career so far?
So far, it's just I don't know everything right now. Like I'm at the usually I'm at like the third floor comedy club, so it's like there's a so Stogies.
Mm-hmm.
So it's London Pub and Stogies, and then the
Yep.
top floor they just renovated as a comedy club. So like
Nice.
sometimes my
Nice.
buddy be like, so he'd be like, okay, you want to run a show? Run a show like a monthly show, and then sometimes he'll do a show and he'd be like, okay, you could headline or you could do whatever, and it's cool.
Cool,
It's
man.
cool like trying to like work a crowd, see like okay if I could fucking if I could like I'll do my jokes and then try to spin it, or whatever. So that's fun. I remember there's another comedy club guy, but he hooked me up with a place that was like 1,100 people. That was cool. It's the Rialto Theater, but it was like a
Okay.
frosh party, so they're just not listening. It was great. So trying to get their
don't bury that.
attention and
Rialto Theater's a freaking feather in your cap, man. That's a big name.
There you
that's
go.
fun. That was fun. That
Yeah,
was fun.
don't just
I
bury
like
that. Oh,
that.
it's just it was called the Rialto. No, Rialto's a big spot in this town, man.
No, but like if it's for me, I'd be like, yo, let's do it. But like since it's like for an event, it's like okay, it's fine. It's still
Okay.
Yeah,
sick. Like I
yeah.
liked it. But like I would say like there's that doing the bordel was fucking like I remember Pentelis is like a podcaster. Like he was just like, dude. Like I remember looking at him like, oh fuck, I wish I could speak French. I would go there. Then my boy just hits me up like Pentelis is like, oh dude, you want to do the bordel? I was like, oh fuck, they're doing English nights. Oh fuck, let's go.
Mhm.
Oh, dope, man.
So,
Cool,
so
cool.
I started doing there, ripping it there, and it was cool because I remember like one night he kind of hooked it up. So like I started like Mike Ward just showed up out of nowhere at the third floor, and he's all like, "Hey Peter Bowen, how you doing?" And like I already knew he told me about the place and the comedian, so I was like, "Oh shit, this is cool." And then
Nice.
Mike Ward's a
I learned a
serious name,
big
man.
yeah, I was like, it was cool, and I like Patelis is a big name, and he's friends with him. Like he does podcasts. Two Drink Minimum is with him and Mike Ward and Poseidon, and then so we're just chilling, and then I learned a big lesson. Like I have friends that travel the world with, party with, or whatever, and then I have like my comedy thing, and I realize you can't mix the two because like my buddy's a comedian, but like he doesn't get that like sometimes in the green room almost like a not really, but it's like almost like a business meeting. Like it's
Yeah.
For
almost like
sure.
it's like
For
a
sure.
connection. So I'm like,
Absolutely.
yo, Mike Ward's a big name in Quebec, like a huge. And I remember he just came in, and I was trying to bring him into the conversation, but then it was like, so I had like him, I had Patelis, Mike Ward, and another girl that was headlining one of my shows, Dana Slay, and I was just getting to know all three of them kind of, because like I heard about, like I seen her a couple times, but I'm like, okay, I wanted to headline, but like I know she was good. Like I seen her kill, so I'm like, we're just all trying to like have conversations. So I was trying to talk about traveling. I could tell it was like kind of like, okay, it's not really going anywhere. Let's just talk about comedy, like our common thing. And my boy just kept talking over him, and at one point, I'm like, upon Patel's and him were. Patel's and Mike were just kind of talking, and just kept talking over him, talking over him, and then it was at one point they had to like run out of the green room, and I was just like, holy shit! I was like, man, I can't never have that again. Like that was,
No.
that could have ruined. I was like, dude, you could have burned all my bridges because now the guys at Sogi's are already prepared the table. They're like, where is he? Like, oh, he's already gone. What happened? And it's like, now you got to explain that my friend freaking. It's like, oh Jesus Christ! I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
So, but then I saw him, like when I went to the bordel, they asked me to come by, and then he was performing on the English night. I was like, oh shit, what's up? I'm like, okay, let's make this be the first meeting. He's like, yeah, I don't even care about that. Like I was like, okay,
Yeah, okay,
cool.
right on, cool.
But like he's a cool.
It's only
he's a
weird
super
because
cool
you
guy.
brought it up, Peter.
Yeah,
It was weird.
just let it be. Fuck.
It was yeah. It was like so performing there, but I would say like one of the tops, and probably for now it was just doing the taco show. So it was like the so like the third floor is my boy Josh Shapiro, and then Pantelis. There's Sugar Simon's brother that said that I do like shows with him too. Like he's a big part of my thing.
Cool.
Like there's other things, but whatever. He's a big part of my. Like he gave me the spots, like Sun Life Building, like big like spots to like kind of like do my thing. But like the Taco Comedy Show is the biggest crowd I've done. It was like 1,400, and it was just
Nice.
and it was just like it was just crazy. Like when you get a pop and then everybody laughs, it's different with the 1,000 people. That's why I always want to do arenas. Like I want to do bigger shit because I'm like, right when you hit it, the wave that comes back, the acoustics and everything is just a different level. You're like, oh fuck,
sure.
okay, all right. So it's not like 100 people.
It gives you that natural high, man. It's like shit. This feels
Hell
great,
yeah.
man. Fuck.
Yeah,
for sure.
and then, like when I did it the first time, I'm kind of nervous of everything. So everything's like plus 100.
Yeah.
But then I remember like looking at the crowd the second time, like the second year, like the next time I did it, I was like, oh, this ain't shit. And then when I hit this joke, and then everybody, and I was just like, oh shit, okay, this is like I still remember. Okay, no, this is still 1,000 people fucking laughing.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
That's amazing.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was good. It was good times.
Right on.
It's good
Right
times.
on.
Anytime I kill, it's fun. It's just fun. But like when you don't kill, then then I'm always learning. I'm always like, okay, what the fuck I do wrong and whatever.
Well, that's the journey, right, man? That's building it. Like
same thing with you. Do you and your DJ? What do you DJ too?
Me?
I forgot to. Yeah.
No, I do not DJ. No.
No. You don't DJ too. Okay, it's just
No.
Grant. Okay.
yeah.
No, just Grant. Grant's the DJ guy.
DJing is cool too, because like you never know what kind of crowd you're really gonna have. So like there are times where like I'll play, like literally like early like late 90s to like mid 2000 early aughts hip hop for like an hour and a half, and nobody blinks because everyone's having a good time. And then sometimes you play 3 hours at dance hall, other times you're playing EDM for most of the night. When you do weddings, it's everything from Stevie Wonder to Scotty Doesn't Know at 2:00 in the morning, like
Fucking Scotty.
Scotty doesn't know. Yeah, I love that. I love throwing on a late night emo set, like.
Yeah, you do.
Trust me, it
Yeah, you
kills.
do.
But
Yeah,
that's the
you
thing.
do.
You got to know your crowd. You got to know your room, right? If you
For
look
sure.
around, there are certain jokes that aren't gonna hit with these people. But if it's a room of 1,000 people, there gonna be enough people laughing where everyone around will be like, oh, you know what? Maybe it's funny. Maybe I missed it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, yeah, like you said, you gotta know your room. Like I remember, it was like sometimes, and I noticed this every time. It's like an extreme room. Like the hentai room was like the only room where I thought it'd be an exception to it, but like then it just turned out like the next year, like I bombed at a hentai show, which was crazy because I'm expecting them to be as wild as the last time I was there, and it was just like no, they just wanted a show. And whatever. So it was just like I'm going hard, and these guys are like, "What the fuck is this?" Like I was like, "Oh shit, okay." Like I should have, because there's a show called Degenerates, and then
I
usually it's a
fucking
late
bet
show.
there is.
and no, it's actually reverse. I remember I came in, I saw this like formal like Muslim lady in the front. I'm like, "Why are you at this show?" Like it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no
So then I
doubt,
just
eh?
realized, okay. Just a late show. It's just a late, like, yeah, there was, okay, it's a late, like, so when you got, like, when you do, like, like when I do it during the week, it's like okay, you're just dealing with everybody. It's like okay, it's cheaper tickets, it's cool, whatever. But except for like certain places, like the Bordel's different. Like it's actually a club that wants comedy.
Hmm.
But like certain places you go to, you're like, yeah, okay, it's cheaper tickets, whatever. But then when you do a weekend crowd, it's like, okay, these guys are willing to probably spend like $300 in fucking food and booze and shit like
Hmm.
that. Like they
Yeah,
would either want to be part of the show or they want to be entertained at a high level.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
you not so now you need like. Okay, can you what's your percentage of my set? Like, let's say of 10 minutes, what's my percentage that it'll kill all the time? And I
Hmm.
would say like I would say like roughly like 80-85%. I know if I go out, it's gonna kill the crowd, or at least they'll be entertained enough to be like, oh, okay, that's worth the money. And then I always have
Right.
to like come up with new stuff because sometimes I was at a show the other time and I didn't even say anything, and the guy's like, oh, I saw you at that anime show, and like as soon as I started, and I was like, what the fuck, like oh shit. So
Ah,
now, but
shit.
it good because I'm like I have different jokes for that anime crowd. So now he's seeing
Nice.
like a whole new set. I
Yeah.
always have to remember that sometimes people will see me some places. So like
Full
Hmm.
tool
I
belt,
like
man. You got all the moves, man. You got the lock pick, you got the screwdriver, you got the hammer.
Hmm.
You
yeah,
got a
but I'm
skill
like I don't
set.
have too. I said I'm trying to. I don't have too many. Like I do have a lot of jokes and sometimes they intertwine, but I do have my main jokes that I say all the time. So when they hear it. Like if I hear someone finish my joke, I'm like, oh shit, okay, they see me again. Okay, now I gotta use like a different joke or,
Hmm.
but I like talking to the crowd, so that what makes it for me makes it a little bit different. But I gotta get on the writing, just like the
Gotcha.
crowd work does like you because you never know you can meet a couple and you don't know how it's gonna like I remember I talked to one couple and they're like and it was like I was like, oh, you guys together? He goes, no, like, well, we're all together. So this girl's fucking this guy and this guy and this guy's scheduled to fuck this girl like another day. And I was like, is this like a poly fucking? And they're like, yeah. I'm
This is
like,
the
what
guy in
the
the
fuck?
crowd telling you this.
This girl in the crowd tell me like, okay, this girl manages like who's fucking who this week. And then I'm like, well, she's just the new school pimp. Like, she's fucking telling you when you guys can fuck. Like, what the fuck is going on here? It was like the pimps have fucking Excel now. That's fucking awesome, man. I like
If this was '96, she'd have a Palm Pilot just organizing this whole shit. Like,
yeah, you don't know what you don't know who you're gonna talk to. I was at I was hosting, so my buddies wanted me to host this anime show, and this guy just broke down and just started saying like, yeah, I watched this new hentai, and I just started like, I don't know, I just kept masturbating, I couldn't stop coming, and I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, yeah, I've been doing this for 3 days, and I don't know, I was tired, I was dehydrated. I'm like, is this the third day? Like, what are you talking about? Like, why are you telling me this? Like,
did you touch his hand? Did you go,
Jesus.
no, just I'm just like, hey. No, I remember once I went into there was supposed to be the hentai show, but it's at his anime lounge, it's a manga lounge. It's called Taco Lounge, and then everyone's cosplaying. So I wasn't paying attention to the show. You really should because then you could call back to certain things if something happened. So I went in, and this guy had like fucking. He's dressed as a girl. He had like fucking S&M fucking straps and like bondage gear, and he's fucking like tied up. So then I remember I was like, "Hey, how you doing? Are you tied up?" And it just caught me off guard. I was just like, "Hey, how you guys doing? What the fuck? You tied up?" And the guy's like, "Call me a bitch." I'm like, "Okay, all right, bitch."
God damn.
Like, what the
Holy
fuck? Like,
fuck.
it was just like, it just threw me off my spot. I was like, "What the
Look,
fuck?" Oh, okay.
I'm here to celebrate tentacle porn. I don't want to be around weirdos. Like, it's a bit much for me. Like,
Oh
But
man.
at those so like at those conventions, that's my last thing. I don't know when this is over, but like I remember, so we do the show, and then my buddy's like, "Oh, there's these hentai rooms." I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, these guys just watch hentai." I'm like, "No way." So I'm like, "Yeah, I want to see." I'm thinking like maybe it's like 20, 30 people. Dude, 200 people.
Okay.
200 people
Okay.
watching hentai together.
Okay. Hold on. Can
this
you
is
please
incredible.
explain? Can you please explain to me and whoever else is going to be watching this, for the people who do not know what you were speaking of, this word is? Please explain to
Yeah,
me what
the
is
word
this
of the
No,
hentai?
day
like
is
Japanese cart.
hentai.
What is
It's the
hentai?
word
Please
of the
explain.
day. No kids. What call it? It's Japanese cartoon porn, pretty much. Like
Okay. All
so
right.
oh, it's animated porn,
Okay.
or it can be in magazines or whatever.
Yep.
So I went in this room,
Going old
and there's
school.
multiple rooms. There's multiple rooms, right? Multiple rooms.
Okay.
So I
All
go in
right.
this one room, and there's 100 people watching it together, and they're like, "Oh, this is like the classical hentai," and I'm like, "What?" And they're just watching it. They're just watching it.
It's not
It's
two
200.
towers for fuck's sake. So you get 300 people in a room.
No, no, doesn't matter. They're watching it. And it's marathon. Like they're just so then we go in this other room, and so the security guy, we're talking with him because he's telling us about this because he's saying like, oh, what we usually we do is we go in these rooms, and then we just be like, put your hands up just to make sure they're not masturbating or anything. So just fucking put the flashlight, and I'm like, what the fuck's the point? I'm like, what the hell? So then all of a sudden,
yo.
so
I
then
thought we were a
all of a sudden
family
he goes, "You wanna see a
podcast.
wild-"
Yo, it's all going out the window now, boys.
So then
Let her
he
buck.
goes,
Go. Keep going.
Yeah.
so then he goes, oh, dude, you want to see a wilder room? I'm like, what? Okay, fine, let's go. So he brings us in this room, and it's 200 people, just 200 people. There's a balloon penis that everyone keeps pushing. Like, it's like 5 balloon penises that they're just throwing around. And then there's this thing I did at that year. I think it was in 2018. I remember I did like, all right, give me your hentai energy as a joke. So I just like, they're doing the spirit bomb, like Goku thing. So I'm watching it, and I'm seeing like this anime girl just getting like like she's getting banged like crazy, and then everyone's putting their hands up. I'm like, it's already animated. What? You're not doing anything. So then they bust a nut. Like the guy busts a nut, and then there's like 200 people like clapping like it's a PJ tour. There's like, oh, like they're just all clapping. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? And then there's other times you just be cheering and we're like, yeah, and shit. And I'm legit looking at my friend like, is this real? Like, I don't
Like-
100%, I don't believe I'm seeing this. And then there's 2 girls that are next to us. They're like, could you shut the fuck up? We're watching the film. And I'm like, what the fuck? It has the same ending. You know how it ends. Like, what? Like, it was a weird. But it's cool because like, okay,
Fuck,
that's what they
crazy.
do. They 200 people. They're good. They just.
You know what? I'm sorry I asked. My bad.
That- Not only is that heinous and disgusting, you definitely don't tell me when the next one is. Make sure you do not
like,
privately inbox me the
Grant,
date and the place of the next time they have one of
Oh.
these.
And it was funny because every time I tell my buddies this, they don't believe me. So I was like, okay, no problem. So and I had buddies that they do the shows there.
It
So I
seems
was like,
insane.
okay, no problem.
You know,
It seems
and then I'm like,
absolutely insane.
and I'm like, okay,
the city.
follow me.
Did you
It's
see
the
the
Polygon
city's
Gray.
insane?
What do you take them down an
The
alley and you
Polygon
gotta like knock on a door that has no knob on the other end? Like,
No, it's the Polygon Gray.
It's not an underground shit. It's like advertised.
No,
and
it's in the
people know.
Polygon Gray. No,
it's
it's like what they do
Polygon
is like
Gray.
it's a Polygon Gray, yeah. So the that's where you do. I did the show. So I did my show. It's like different panels because it's like a convention. So there's different panels. So when you go to the hentai section, you have to have like a certain bracelet. You can't because they can't have kids there. So
Yeah.
have a
No,
certain
I hope
bracelet.
not. I hope not. Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
That's insane, man.
So they have a certain bracelet where you need to have. If you don't have it, you can't get to this room. And what I always found funny is that these guys are like enraged, like or girls too, because there's a lot of girls. There's a good ratio. There's a lot of girls, a lot of guys. They're all like pent up, or I don't know what it is.
Equal opportunity smut. See, that's something I could get behind. Like that's something I could
They're
support.
going.
And then you go there and you see like female fucking security guards, and like, why would you have a lot of female security guards like I don't know, I just thought it was just strange. I was just like, dude, like there's you'd be a lot of pent up guys, and you could put like a lot of. I'm like, okay, all right, that's cool. All right, I'm not gonna. It's just like
I think
Sounds
we
like
need-
a place you can meet a significant other. I guess I don't know.
Yeah.
there's girls. There was a girl there. We went to a Chinese restaurant. Like we went to Chinatown. We went to this restaurant, but there's other. She was girls. This white girl, regular white girl, or I
Yeah.
think she was like half black or something or whatever. I don't know what her situation was, but
Those
she was
aren't
like a
the same
hentai
thing.
she was like same thing.
It's not the same
Hey,
thing.
you're right. You're right. She it's the same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. No, I'm joking.
She was either
No, but,
super regular white or half black. I'm not sure. But that's you gotta pick one, dog.
She said like she said it, but we didn't believe it.
Was she
Because
Reese
she was
Witherspoon or
like-
Derek Jeter, bro?
She's like Reese Witherspoon, but she kept saying that her dad was black, but she was like really white. So I'm like, okay, today I remember my buddy was like, oh yeah, say the N word then. Say the N word.
There's got to be a better way to figure that out. Like, this can't just be-
and she wouldn't say it. We're
Show
like,
me a picture of your
"Ah."
family tree.
So then I remember she was like, "Oh, I'm a hentai artist." I'm like, "What?" And she draws that shit. So she like that's how she makes her like her side money. So and I remember, so I'm showing my buddy like, "Oh yeah, he didn't believe about the theaters." So I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then I'm just we're me and my other boy we're just slowly guiding him to the room, but he doesn't realize where we're guiding him to because I was with my other boy RPW
What did I
and
just start?
what's his name we call it so Abba Preach. I don't know if you ever heard of these guys. So
Nope.
it's like one of them. Okay, they're like big YouTubers, but like one of them does that show, and so then we're guiding him to the room, and then as soon as he sees it, he's like, nope, and he just leaves. But the other guy, he comes in, he doesn't understand what was happening. He's like, what the fuck? And I'm like, okay. I sit there, I'm just watching him, and he's just watching like, what the fuck
Damn.
is? Like, just watching
Man.
him watch. That's like my new thing. Like every time I just guide you in there, and I was like, okay, watch the chaos, and I just watch them.
Yo. Just listening to the chaos, I'm just like, what the fuck?
Next time we have you on, we're gonna have you on for a 7-part deep dive into whatever the hell's going on. Investigative. We're gonna go undercover.
Like shit, we're gonna give you a body cam. You're gonna go in there, man.
Just dressed like Sailor Moon.
I'll be like, yo, come with me, man. Come with me. Don't worry. I'll be like, yo, come with me. You're gonna see this.
Just
shit,
interview people live, like shit.
That's amazing. I'm glad the insane freaking convention hall pornography is the highlight of your stand-up career. Like it's
Montreal's a wild city, boy. Montreal's a wild city. Fuck. Yeah, no doubt.
But you know what's crazy? And I won't go too deep into it. I won't go crazy. But Japan and their stuff is worse. Like,
oh, I can imagine.
I won't go too deep into it. It's
I can
way
imagine.
like that is cupcakes in comparison to what I saw in Japan. Like that's cupcakes.
All right.
Well, save it for the next time around, man. Save it for episode deuce.
Yo, for sure.
Yo, we got more stuff to get into next time you come around.
Yo, no doubt. No doubt.
All
right, Pete, we're gonna play a quick game. First of all, before we get into this, thank you so much for coming out tonight, man. Yo, I haven't laughed this hard in ages.
Fucking, my cheeks are sore, bro. Shit. Fuck.
We appreciate you, buddy, man.
That's an opportunity. I'm always down, man.
Yo, man.
We're proud. Super proud of you pushing and getting it done, man, and making the world laugh and putting the work in, man, and supporting insane group filth. That's no one's gonna fight for it if you don't,
Oh shit! I ain't fighting for it, but I'll tell people about it.
I'll take their money to tell 4 minutes worth of jokes.
Shit, I got pure jokes with that shit, man.
No kidding.
All right.
And they'll just be like, "Oh, that's great writing." I'm like, "Nah, that was just what I saw, man."
That's just what my heart said that afternoon. Yeah. All right, we're gonna play a little game called This and That.
All right,
pretty rapid fire. All right.
Okay.
Lita or Becky Lynch?
This and that. I don't know. What am I supposed to say? I don't know.
You gotta pick one.
One or the other.
Lita
Becky Lynch.
Lita or Becky Lynch?
I say Lita.
Really?
I like Lita. Yeah. I like Becky Lynch is like the good seller, but like Lita I felt was the better performer.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, Becky 2 belts is kind of like one of the biggest things that ever happened in wrestling. But Lita was massive too.
She's the biggest thing. But I feel like now that because of her and because of a lot of people, now the older people are getting their shine. Like Chyna did not get her shine till like years later.
Yeah, Chyna.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And people forgot. People forgot. Remember, she was like the first Intercontinental Champion as a woman. Yep. It's like, dude, people forget about that shit, man. They forgot.
That's true, man.
She was fighting for heavyweight titles. She was in a 3-way with like Undertaker and Triple H.
Man.
I think I can't remember. Or Jericho. I can't remember.
It's crazy.
She was fucking. You forgot about that. And Lita was like doing the same shit Jeff Hardy was doing. So it was like, dude, she was sick, man.
It's true.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, people forget. People forget, man. I remember she used to came with that Asian dude, and then she joined the Hardy Boys or something like that. Like, I remember, bro. I used to watch Sunday Night Heat. I remember
There you go. There you go.
The Hardys were the heart and soul of Sunday Night Heat for a while.
Fucking so good. The Hardys are the shit, man.
All right, this is a hard one. Seinfeld or The Office?
Oh, Seinfeld. Really? I like The Office, but Seinfeld was
genius.
I don't know. It's just to this day, like that writing was fucking amazing.
Genius.
To this day,
genius.
Like, the more I watch it now, knowing like the comedy, like the structure of how the show is it's too amazing to me. But obviously, I like what's the other one? Curb Your Enthusiasm. That's like my favorite.
It's good too. Yep.
I don't like JB Smoove at all, except for on that show.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not. I liked him in stand up back then. I don't know about now. I'd have to watch rewatch. Fuck you. Everybody was so funny on that show.
So
Everybody
good,
was
man. So good.
And they end up being best friends. Like, it's so good. All right. Chow's or Mandarin?
Ooh.
Chow's or the Maison Hole?
No. Mandarin in LaSalle versus Chow's on Dorval Avenue.
Shit, I haven't been to Mandarin in years in LaSalle. Is it good?
I mean, it's
Chow's has
was
some
last
good
time I was
egg
there.
rolls.
what?
Chow's has some good egg rolls.
Yo,
but
coming.
that's it.
Yeah.
Chow's
That's
to
it.
me has always been mediocre, man. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'll
Chow's
say
alright.
Mandarin.
Yeah.
I'll say Mandarin.
Remember when we were in Winnipeg?
But you know what?
But it's like I
I
can eat
will
like 30 egg rolls.
Crushing egg roll.
I
Nice.
will say this. Thank you, actually, Grant, for hooking me up with Maison Hole. Like that actually saved a couple of my weekends. I was
Yeah,
like,
hell
oh shit,
yeah.
all right, give me a 2 for 2, and I was like, oh shit, okay, this is
Yeah.
old school. I remember when I used to
Classic
old
Chinese.
school Chinese food.
Bulletproof
Yeah.
Chinese
Nice.
food.
Instead of like fucking now I'm paying like $50 and I'm getting like 2 fucking shrimps. I'm like, what the fuck is this, man? Like,
no,
nah,
Maison
man.
Hole's
We're
for
dead.
real. And you pour the
dead.
rib sauce on the rice.
God damn.
Oh shit, no. I think I got too much. Like, I have to like dilute it somehow. I have to like put it like some like I'll put like the vegetable fucking broth in there. I'm just like I think I'm like too old now. I can't.
Yeah,
close
I
to
can't handle that. Yeah, just doesn't break down the same anymore.
You just got gut rot for days, just dying.
Man, fuck.
All right,
Damn.
Granddad or Uncle Ruckus?
Ooh.
I love Uncle Ruckus. He's crazy.
Uncle Ruckus is the best.
That's exactly what he
It's
is.
so
Crazy,
fucking
man.
bad.
Fuck.
It's
He's
amazing.
crazy, man. I love him.
Yeah, but
I-
Granddad's
like,
got
he
so
made-
much fun.
Granddad is funny, but like Uncle Ruckus, I'm just every time he comes out, I just die laughing. I'm like,
I
okay,
mean,
what the
fuck, his name is Uncle Ruckus. Like, that's like,
It's
come
Uncle
on, you know,
Roku.
like-
It's French.
yeah, that's it.
Dude,
Yeah.
man.
Fuck.
It's like, oh, let me scare every black man on job
Right?
application. It's like, okay.
So good, man. So good.
And now
Fuck.
Robert.
Oh man, he's funny. He's
Oh
funny. I
man,
love him.
too good.
All right, Dusty Rhodes or KO?
Ooh,
KO?
Kevin Owens.
yeah.
Oh. I didn't really watch neither of those guys really heavy. Oh no, wait, Cody Rhodes, right? Or Dusty Rhodes, the
Dusty
old school
Rhodes.
guy.
That's
The American Dream.
The American
You
Dream.
You don't
yeah.
know
I
about
don't
high
really
times,
watch him back
baby.
then. Yeah, I didn't really watch him too much back then. And Kevin Owens, I barely. Is his finishing move the stunner?
It kind of, yeah.
Kind of, sort of.
Yeah. It is.
I hated that he started switching to that.
Stone Cold kind of
Yeah.
passed it on to him, though. They had a little, they had a match.
Still,
Okay.
though.
Yeah, it kind of passed on to him.
Yeah,
It's
I don't like that. It's like you know what I noticed a lot lately too is like everybody has a super kick.
Mhm.
Everybody has a super
Oh,
kick,
yeah.
and that pisses me off. Like I used to love like I'll be like, oh Shawn Michaels, is like I can't wait. I remember back in the day I used to wait to rent fucking VHS pay-per-views
Yes.
just to see somebody's finisher.
Me and Greg
I would
Kirby
never-
did that lots.
Jake the Snake.
Box videos,
Dude.
Let's get through the
Hit
DDT.
Club International, yo.
Yo,
I used to, man.
Yo, Club
I was
International
on weekends. I'm
was
like, oh, I want to see the. Yeah, I would be like, yo, what's the sharpshooter look like? And then I have to rent it. I'm like, oh, that's what it looks like. Oh, it is. Oh, that's the tombstone. Now it's like everybody's doing everybody's moves. I'm like, ah, get the fuck out of here.
We're
man.
from 45th Avenue, so we had Club 29 Cent Video.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's. I remember. Yeah, I rent from there. I don't know what, man. I remember back in the day because I used to do like a lot of Super Nintendo renting.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be
Friday
thinking,
nights.
Friday
me and
nights,
Grant
Friday
go.
nights. So I remember my
Yes,
buddy used
brother.
to.
Yes.
I remember my buddy used to. So I remember one time we rented I think it was like a Power Rangers game. It was like two player game,
Mm-hmm.
and we beat it under a half an hour. And we went to the guy. We're like, dude, we beat it under half an hour. You have to give us another free game. That's crazy. And then the guy's like, oh, you can't do that. Oh, fine. And he just give us another game. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Used to
Yeah,
do
man.
that all the
We
time.
used to hide the little tags in boxes
In the boxes. Yep.
so people would think
On the shelf.
the game's out.
Yep. Me and Grant had down
Oh.
pat.
Or we'd switch them around and
Oh.
shit.
Yeah. Like me and Grant
Smart.
used to be part of a bowling league on Friday nights, right? That
Yeah.
on the bowling alley that was on 45th Avenue. And me and Grant would be like, okay, yo, we're not gonna eat tonight. We're gonna go rent. We're gonna go rent the game that we stashed the tag for, and just buy a bunch of junk food. Kids do that. Get back to Grant's house or my mom's house. Somebody be like, "Did you guys eat dinner?" Yeah. We ate dinner. Yeah. Just fucking eat chips and play video games all night, man. Fuck.
That's fucking sick, yo. That's back in the day, man.
Classics.
I remember there was a
man.
time when my dad was single. I remember like he didn't give a shit, so he'd just go out or do whatever. So I'd just be in the house, man. I was like Mega Man all day. It was just like
Yo,
nonstop. Zelda, Link to the Past. Like
Yo.
every fucking like I just play games, Mortal Kombat, and my buddy had like he copied down the codes from the Super Nintendo Power and gave it to me. So then I was just like me trying to figure out all the fatalities and shit like that. It's
Dude,
like, oh.
Dude, if you want to see an insane fucking collection of video games and all the consoles, you got to go back and check one of our episodes out, man. Like,
Okay.
My buddy,
my
buddy
homie,
G Sale, he has actually Corey's buddy G Sale out there in Winnipeg. His basement is a museum. He has every Wii game ever.
He's got every
Sick.
Wii game. He's like 3 or 4 games shy of a full Nintendo setup.
Sick.
He's
did
got an
an
arcade. He's got
episode
an
of it. It's actually
arcade.
really good.
He's got an arcade perfect T in his basement. Like, he's got Sega.
Shit.
He's got every system known to man. Every system.
Shit.
It's
My buddy
insane.
wants to do that. I think maybe when I'm older, I think I want to do that. Like I remember I used to have all the systems, and then now like my mom just kind of like we just sold it, and I'm like fuck. Like I had like a lot of old shit. There's a lot of games I remember from my first Xbox. I loved, man. Yeah, they just gave it away. My PlayStation 3, I think I had a lot of games that I didn't even beat. And I lent it to my buddy because he was doing a video game event.
Okay.
He just like he rented like all the consoles, like PS4s at the time. It was like PS4s, the Xbox One, whatever. He rented it all out. Then you charge $10 at the door. So it's like then people could just come in and play whatever game they wanted. You do tournaments and shit like that. So like I remember I lent it to him, and then when he stopped doing it and he moved to Banff to do security work,
He took your
then
shit with him.
I guess he just. Yeah, he just like I think he sold all the stuff and he sold my shit. I was like, no, what the fuck? I want my games, man. What the fuck?
Shit.
All right, cake or pie?
Shit.
It's a tough question.
Fucking tie.
It's a tie, really?
No, I say pie because
Pie's good, bro.
I'm a pie guy.
Pie's fucking good, man.
and pussy. No,
Yeah.
no pie. I'm sorry. Pie,
Bernie Mac
No,
has
I-
an excellent joke where he's like, some girl come up to me, she goes, Mac. He goes, that's my name. She goes, does pussy taste like pumpkin pie? He goes, what kind of stupid question is that? Never ate no pumpkin pie. Get me. Dude, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers.
Oh, so good. Good old Bernie
That's
Mac.
funny.
All right, Trailer Park
That's
Boys or
funny.
Letterkenny?
Or Leonard who?
Letterkenny.
Never watched
I
it.
don't think I've watched that.
You've never seen Letterkenny? Ooh,
Bro.
it's good. It's very good.
It's good.
I'll say Leonard Kenny because I never watched it. I guess.
All right. Do you not like
But,
Trailer Park Boys?
Trailer Park
got
Boys
it.
are funny.
You got it. It's gonna be hella Canadian like comedy. Like
Okay, then.
it's like, yeah, you gotta watch it.
Mhm.
Watch a few episodes, and it's really well written, man. It's just so good,
Okay,
so good.
I'll give it a shot.
All right. Tied to Avasa or Mark Hunt?
Mark Hunt.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he's
Yeah,
the
Mark
OG
Hunt.
killer.
He's a K1
Solid.
champion, man. You can't. fuck
solid,
him. You can't fuck him.
solid. Yeah, that's a good one.
All right. Hogan or the Warrior? Take you all the way back to the Sky Dome, WrestleMania 6.
I don't know. I'll just say the Warrior. Like I don't know. Hogan just. Well, I don't know. Hogan's iconic though. Like
But the
Yeah, I say
Warriors fucking
Hogan's the
insane.
fucking superhero. Like, he just...
I don't know. I was like, I used to hate the leg drop. I hate it. But when he
Yeah.
was like NWO Hogan, I like that he's using the belt. He was like cheating a lot.
Right,
Like, actually,
Hollywood,
exactly.
baby.
Exactly.
That's funny. I like that. I'll say Hogan, but like, I probably I don't know. the Warrior. But then watching those promos now, I'm like, yo, these guys were probably high as fuck.
yeah.
Like, yo, these niggas.
Probably high? Probably no, guaranteed high, bro. Like I've been watching the Dark Side of the Ring, man. Like, and I'm like blown away with how much drugs and alcohol these people were doing before matches. Like, it was fucking insane.
Yeah.
It's
You ever
insane.
see like, you ever see Hogan and Randy Savage try to shake hands and they couldn't shake hands?
Yeah, they couldn't bend
Macho
their
Man,
knuckles
like,
anymore.
Macho Man is
gacked out,
cooked,
like-
bro. Macho Man was cooked.
He's
Macho
cool.
Man
I
was
remember
on
like trying to shake
so
hands.
much
Like, what's
drugs.
going on? It's like, I don't know what's happening here, brother. I think it's the energies of the universe just got. I was like, what the fuck are you guys on, man? What the fuck is
I think
happening?
it's the Bolivian marching powder, bro. Like,
Holy shit, man. Like,
yeah, you want to talk about promos, brother? You need to talk about Randy Savage. Yeah, Miss
Yeah,
Elizabeth.
the cream of
She's
the
on the outside of the ring. Yeah, does she interfere in matches? Yeah, she does.
there's a reason why he wore the glasses. You know what I mean? There's a reason why he wore the glasses.
Wore
Fuck.
glasses. I remember he. I remember.
Time flare.
He had the was it the cream of the crop?
Yeah.
Cream of the crop. Yeah. I'm so fucked.
I was like,
What are the?
bro,
You know
Eyes
what?
are
Though,
just
like,
pinned, just fucking.
you
Like,
know
but
what though? Wrestling back then is just nothing compared to it, man. And, you know, even to today, like back then to me was still more better. Like it was just more color and like the characters to me were just fucking awesome. You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
like
Just
because like you know what
amazing.
you know what I liked about back then is like they set the rules. It's almost like writing a story. They set the rules of wrestling. This is the rules of wrestling. This is what, and then they played by the rules that they set. So now we're all like, oh, okay, this is cool now. Like, okay, what was he gonna do? Oh, is it gonna be a reversal here? There's gonna be a thing, like, oh, he's cheating here. Like we get, but now with wrestling, they try to make it realistic and sports entertainment. It's like, man, we don't care. It's not. It's a fictional thing. Like you don't have to make it realistic. I want it, like Kane coming out shooting fireballs is not realistic, but like I want to see him against The Rock. Like let me see that shit. Like,
right? Like fuck.
it's like,
Speaking
man,
about-
Hulk Hogan gets his ass kicked every single match, but then all of a sudden he starts shaking and then he fucking pulls it off. Like, it's incredible.
Yeah, no doubt.
we're like, oh shit, and he does the fucking you, and he's like, oh shit, that guy's on coke,
Block
bro.
it.
Like,
Block it.
Like
Hit him.
fucking. Speaking about wrestling, man, I'm getting to go check out AEW next week, Thursday.
oh,
Or
sick.
Wednesday, sorry. Yeah, they're coming to Winnipeg, Jericho's home city, so it should be fucking entertaining as fuck. And Omega's home city too, so it should be crazy. 4-hour show.
Breathe
4-hour
it in,
show too, buddy.
man.
You know what? I have these buddies from this other thing called Jofo podcast, but they do like this Jofo in the Ring. So they do like a lot of actual like indie wrestling. So they kind of
Nice.
got me back into like watching wrestling. So they're like, oh, Peter, like watch like AEW, and I'm just like, oh man, I tried, I just can't. I can't watch it every week. Like I'm too busy. Like
No,
I'm
for
either
sure.
I'm working, I'm doing shows,
Mhm.
and I watch some clips, and I'm like, I like certain people like Orange Cassidy, like he kills me.
For
Like, I love
sure.
that.
For
Like, I like,
sure,
there's
man.
certain guys I like, but I'm like,
For sure.
I'm like, cause I like guys that bring me back to back in the day, but I don't want it to be like
I've always
AEW,
loved
I think
Rusev.
it's like, I just want like old school, like watching Bret Hart clips and Shawn Michaels, and I'm like, yo, those matches were sick, man. Like those,
Except for the
like,
screw job. Screw job was not a sick match. That was bullshit.
but the match was sick. The ending was fucked up, but the match was actually there was like a lot of reversals, like.
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
was- Yeah, like I remember like you do a splash and then you like try to go into a pin and then you just reverse into like a fucking submission. I was like, oh, this is sick. Like that's why I
It
said
was more technical. A lot more technical, man. You know what I mean?
That's it. They just made it, okay. This is the technical aspects of wrestling. This is what we
Yeah,
stick to.
man.
I like that shit. No problem.
Monsoon
Yeah,
and
like-
Heenan on the call, like
Yeah, it's just-
classic.
Don't get me
Yes.
wrong. I'm all down for that high flying shit too, though, man. Like
High
fuck.
flying got JR, but like, oh, this son of a bitch. I love, just like they just made it
My
a thing.
God.
By
This is
God,
gonna be-
send them to
I'm-
hell. Yeah,
Like
Alright.
I'm super fucking excited though, man. Like it's
I hope he's fun. I hope you get the matches you.
I just can't believe
The
it's
Bucks,
fucking
yo.
a double. Like it's a double like show. It's 4 hours of just going crazy. Like
Shit.
The
there-
Bucks.
yeah. So, and this is the second time it's only been in Canada. The first show was in Toronto. So this is
Shit.
and it's Kenny Omega and fucking Jericho bringing it home, right? So see what
Yeah,
happens.
just fucking, just do
what
yeah,
happens.
just man, go there, have a blast.
Yo,
I heard
bro,
because
I'm
my
going.
buddy,
I'm probably gonna be really tired on fucking Thursday for work, but I don't care.
Get
It's gonna be
after it,
worth
bye.
it.
Yeah, fucking just do it. I had like a lot of my buddies, actually a lot of my comedian friends. They went to the elimination chamber,
Oh,
and they fucking
nice.
My
and they were
brother-in-law went.
like, yeah, they're just tripping out. It just seems like a cool thing to go to.
Mm-hmm.
I
No,
don't know.
for
It's
sure.
just like because I said the same thing about F1. I was like, I don't know if I would like F1, and then watching it live was like crazy. I was like, okay, like maybe wrestling would be sick
Like
live. Like,
you went to the Villeneuve track and checked it out.
yeah, I checked it out. I think it was like at the turn 10, so it's like a
Fuck,
hairpin.
man.
So I'm
That's like
like,
a bucket list thing for me right now. I gotta see an
The
F1 live.
hairpin's
I
the
have to.
best because you see the cars slow down, you get a good look
yeah,
at them, and then you see them accelerate out of the turn.
out of the turn, yeah. So then, and then, since you're there, like we're there from like the beginning of the day, so there's
Mhm.
different races. So there'll be
Yep.
like 911 races,
Hmm.
the port,
Hmm.
Ferrari, whatever.
Yep.
And then and you're seeing like the different breaking points. Like you see like cars like braking from like you don't even see them.
Hmm.
You see the F1 guys and you're just like braking on the turn. You're like, oh, that's some fucking, that's
Yeah,
some
man.
tech, man. That's some like, what the fuck, man. That's great.
Yeah.
And and I remember the first year I went, it was like, I think it was Honda. Honda was there, and then they had this V8. So it was V8 engines. This was the last year they had V8s, and they when they revved, your ears would just ring. Like it was
Hmm.
fucking, it was loud as shit. And I remember I was
Crazy.
like, I did one in the seat stands, and I did general admission.
Yeah.
And then I remember the guy, this asshole, just fucking ripped it right in front of the crowd, and everyone, even with headphones, they're just like, "Oh, what the fuck!" Like, it was crazy.
That's
It was nuts.
crazy. That's
But
crazy.
like,
Cool.
so I'm
Cool.
thinking like, oh, wrestling live must be, especially AEW, since they want to be like more like the old school guys. So they're
Mm-hmm.
just doing like 20 flips that could probably kill somebody, but they're like, fuck it, like, let's do it, man. Let's
No
get
doubt.
it.
No doubt.
Yeah.
All
Fuck.
right.
Someone's getting a chair in the head. It's gonna be good.
All right, last question.
Here we go.
Let's
Who
go.
wins in a fight, Goku or Superman?
Super Saiyan Goku.
The best Goku versus the best Superman. People who know about this
Just
stuff
because
say it's not close, but
people, because I didn't realize Superman's feats are stupid. Like Superman Prime is stupid, but I'd have to go with Goku.
I'm leaning towards Goku too.
just because
I
Goku
go
always
with-
finds a way to win.
Not the
Yeah.
way to win. Like I think they keep underestimating how strong Goku is.
Mm-hmm.
Superman
It's
lost
like
what
Super-
once?
No, Superman. No, but Superman could like he could reverse time. He could like
Oh yeah, true, true,
he
true.
could punch dimensions. But I'm like, but like the Dragon Ball characters, like their weakest characters could scream through dimensions. So it's like I don't know if like that's like almost the same thing,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like I don't know. It's just like they're just both too strong.
Mhm.
And since they keep getting stronger, it's like they're gonna be on a like level that's like whatever.
I saw
would like to
something
see
great.
that.
I saw something great that said they wouldn't fight each other. There's no need to.
Goku would because he. But no, he's just not smart. Like, so like let's say like when he did like the tournament of power, right? So so there's a segment where he's like, okay, it's all the universes facing each other, and whoever loses, their universe gets destroyed.
Mhm.
But Goku just wanted to do it
Just
because
guys.
he wanted to fight everybody. And it's
That's
just
when
like,
he fights
but it's
Master
like,
Vegeta.
Yeah.
but it's like, dude, you're gonna kill everyone if you do this tournament. And he's like, nah, let's do it. It's like, no, but like you're gonna kill everyone. And he's like, yeah, no, but I want to fight. It's like, no, dude, like you're killing everybody. Like, it's like, yeah, but I get to like see who's the strongest. It's like, okay, you're just like, what is
Goku's
happening?
the
with this
man.
guy? Like,
Exactly. Exactly.
so then that's why when people were putting like an angle like, oh, is Goku really the bad guy? And it's like, oh, that's actually kind of cool, actually, because
Well,
like
obviously,
if
if
he doesn't know.
Mhm.
Alright.
obviously, if he's not giving a shit about anything but himself, right? He's definitely selfish. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's just like, oh, I just want the fight. So then now he's like, he's a bad guy without knowing he's a bad guy. It's like,
True.
okay, that's kind of cool, actually. So it's like,
Mm-hmm. That's
so he's
definitely
like,
a different
is
way
he
of looking at it,
building
for
somebody
sure.
else to be the good guy so they fight him as like the end antagonist? Is like, obviously he's not that deep of a story, but I was like, it'd
Yeah.
be kind of cool if they did think like that.
Would be cool. Would be cool.
All right.
But he's stupid. He's a stupid character. He's just like, he's,
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but he's
Oh,
also a lot of fun. Like that's where I started watching anime. That and Pokemon.
yeah, he's fun.
Pokemon at 4,
Yeah.
4:30 is Dragon Ball Z on YTV.
Yeah, we should
I,
watch
I,
that.
I got introduced to Dragon Ball Z because I had a PlayStation 1 and I got
Hey.
given I gotten given the Dragon Ball Z game, and I brought it to my buddy's place, and we played it for fucking months, late night.
DBZ
for
Final
months.
Bout, GT Final Bout. Remember the
No,
game?
no, I don't
Okay.
think so. Oh wait, maybe.
Final Bout. Final Bout was. I remember because Goku was broken in that game.
Hmm.
Like I think he had like an endless combo. But
Oh, okay.
like I remember when my boy we found out, he's like, wait a second, he just kept doing it. We're like, oh dude, he has an endless combo. Like what the fuck? Like,
Oh, crazy, man, crazy.
yeah, he just kept it was just like with certain game characters were broke. Because my buddy he used to hack his PS2 and
Yeah.
his what was the other console? Well, we had the boot disc, so we bought the boot disc for the GameCube. So that's where we started playing like Naruto Ninja Tyson 4 from Japan. Like it never came to
Oh,
here.
yeah.
So we had to like get the boot disc, buy the game from Japan, and then we start playing like all these Japanese games, and it was fun. So then he just found out later on, he's like, "Oh, dude, I could just hack my PS2 and just put like take a
Yeah.
hard drive, put it
Yeah.
in the PS2, and then like I
Yeah.
could play just whatever game I imported."
Maybe that's what it was.
So
PlayStation 2, maybe it was playing it on. But anyway, keep going.
My buddy had the
Yeah.
dedicated hard drive for SOCOM.
oh
Oof.
shit,
Was it SOCOM,
SOCOM
or
was
was
a
it
fun
one of the
game.
Final Fantasy games? Probably both,
Final
actually.
Fantasy.
Probably both, yeah.
I mean, yeah, Final Fantasy game was but actually my buddy he got a Dreamcast emulator, so like, on his computer. So like I remember back.
Power
So yeah, we're like Power Stone 2. We're like, oh shit, and then we're playing Dead or Alive, and it was when I played it on my buddy actually had the Dreamcast, or yeah, he had it. He had the Dreamcast. No, it wasn't Dreamcast. It was it got imported for Xbox One. So I was like, yeah, I played Dead or Alive, and it was when I was playing it on the Xbox One, on the first Xbox, not the Xbox One, the first Xbox. So when I was playing it, I realized, oh shit, the computer was lagging because like when I was playing the Dreamcast, it was slow, so you could like catch people in the fucking catch people and you could like counters and shit. So I was like, oh, I'm good at countering. But when I was playing, I didn't realize how fast the game was on the actual system. So it was like I was like, oh shit, okay, no. I was playing a different. My buddy's computer was not fast enough. I was like, oh.
Just lagging and
oh,
dragging.
shit, okay. He was just
Yeah.
lagging, man. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Pete,
crazy.
what's coming up? Where can we see you?
Well, so I have a monthly show at the Third Floor Comedy Club. That's gonna be so if you go to Stogie's or you go to London Pub, third floor, boom. So I got it. So my next personal show is at on April 7th. It's gonna be part of a festival called Giggle Fest. I'm trying to it's not announced. I'm trying to like sneak it. I'm trying to put it on that festival, but it'll still be running either way. So
I'm
you could just
sneaking in
follow
either
me
way,
on
whether I get on
Instagram.
stage or not. It's really it's up
No,
in
the
the
show's
air.
still going. It's just that we're just like, okay, fine, we'll just put it under the festival.
Mhm.
But like normally, if you just look up me at Peter Bowen 18 on Instagram, pretty much I'll share it in my story all the time, or I'll share it.
We're gonna put your
nice.
And
we're
then,
gonna put your
yes.
socials in the description of the video.
Yes.
Yeah, no problem. And then no problem. And then yeah, you catch me on the third floor. I believe I'm there. So I have two shows Saturday. I got one with Funnier Things. That's be straight out of Montreal, and then I will be at the third floor for Best of Saturdays. And I have a show this Friday. I might be hosting. We'll see what goes down. If not, I'll be at the third floor Friday. And
Nice.
yeah, just check my social. Check my social. Usually check my stories. I usually
Okay.
post my stories, but I'm gonna start putting on my reels. You know, I know my
Right.
Facebook is just my friend, so I'm gonna start putting on my reels on Instagram more, and then I'll have more updates on
Perfect.
what's going on there.
Right on, man.
Well, yo, keep
Awesome.
at it, man. Yo, I can't wait to get out and see you, man.
It's been a pleasure,
shit.
buddy.
Yeah, one
Check-
of these
yeah.
days.
Trying to do a
Been a
DJ
pleasure.
stand up double team situation.
Yo,
we
that'd be
we
dope.
have that. We have that. We could it could be done. We just have to time it right. But like, yeah, we've done. I've done shows like that where I had the DJs like like the guy would have a DJ on the side, but he's just controlling the sound. Then so like let's say if someone's bombing,
Mm-hmm.
like, he'd be like playing like memes and shit. He'd be like yeah, he needs some milk or something. You know, he's just like he's
Right
playing
on.
stuff
Bing
like that.
bong.
Something like that. Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you can catch me there, and then pretty much I got shows like lined up like the entire. I'm gonna be in Laval. Oh, what is it? Laval's got jokes.
You're just
I
all over the
forget
city,
when.
man.
I'm all over.
That's
I'm
so
all
much.
over. I'm all over. I'm just all over for this month, next month. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be good times.
That's
Well,
dope.
into the
That's
north.
dope.
Check out our boy
Into
Peter
the north,
Bowen.
and yo, thanks for having me, man. I was like, oh shoot,
Yo,
I was checking out
anytime,
the
brother.
guys in the beginning, and then I just like almost I was like, oh shit, I wonder where you guys are. You guys on YouTube still, or?
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Yep.
we're gonna get
That's where we
everything
at.
over to Spotify eventually, but trying to get to a
Yo,
nice round
do it,
number.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. But yeah, but like, yeah, I get it. Like, keep hustling, man. Keep doing. It's like I get it. It's tough, man. Like
It
sometimes
can be,
you,
yeah.
Across
for
the
sure.
country, man.
yeah, it's tough, but it's like fuck it, keep doing it. I have some friends that just they're popping off. It's like I want to see you guys pop off and do
Appreciate
things. Just
that.
have
We
fun doing
appreciate
it,
you,
man.
brother.
Just have fun.
Exactly. Have fun doing it. That's the main thing,
Hell
man.
yeah.
For real.
That's all
For
it
real.
is, man.
For real.
That's
Thanks
it.
a lot, man.
Yeah, thanks again. Thanks
Hell
again,
yeah.
man.
Yo, you
Yo,
opened
it's
up
been a
a
pleasure.
lot of listeners to a different aspect of the city. I'll tell you that.
No
I think I
doubt.
scared him. I think I scared him. I think I was. And I'll scare him
We're gonna
again
have to
next time
pop it
I'm
off.
back.
Warning.
There you
Warning.
go.
Before that's the part of the shit comes up. Fuck.
Chan, anything you want to throw in before we get out of here?
Nah, man. This has been good. Really. Like
Yeah.
like I said, man. My cheeks are sore, bro. This has been. I haven't laughed on this show in a long time like this, bro. This is
Episode
good.
42,
This
the
is good.
42nd
Episode
expedition
42,
into
buddy.
the north.
Here we go.
What it is.
Yeah. We
Yo.
and
All right,
to
guys.
all our
Thanks
fans,
for
man,
having
we got some other stuff coming up. Although after this, man, you got to give us like a couple of days off because I think this was an excellent evening, excellent
Yo, I need some
episode.
sleep. I'm gonna need some sleep.
Yeah. So to all the listeners and watchers out there, thank you. We appreciate y'all. Go check out Peter
Yes.
Bowen if you can in real life, or check him out on his Instagram. For Peter Bowen here in Montreal, for Corey Chantastic out there in Winnipeg, Manitoba, I'm your boy Don the Jeweler. Stay safe, take care of each other, and say goodnight to the bad guys. We out.
Oh shit, that's how you end it. I like that. Sing.